Yo. This is your boy Lex No Luther, one half of the world famous podcast, your favorite podcast, the Freaky Podcast. And I just want to let you know something, man. A lot of people ask us, how do you guys do a podcast? How do you get started? What are you guys doing? Yada, yada, yada. Let me tell you something, man. Anchor.fm. That's where you want to go. They'll allow you to edit, create your podcast, upload it to all the platforms that you want to get to. And on top of that, they have some cool sponsorships that you can match with. Man, check them out. Anchor.fm. Your boy TR, your boy Lex No Luther gives it 2 thumbs up. Holla at us. Freaky Podcast. Let's get it.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. Welcome to the 20th episode of the Freaky Podcast.
Feels good to be home. Back in the studio, back in the lab.
We back, man.
Sorry for making y'all wait so long, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. Trust me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you forgot by now, I go by the name of TR, a.k.a. Teddy Riley.
Go ahead and hit him with the nicknames. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute.
But my internet works better, though. A.k.a. Teddy Ruxpin, a.k.a. The Realist.
Got you. Okay.
And I'm joined alongside the other half of the Freaky Podcast, Light Skin Lex, do dark nigga shit.
A.k.a. Malcom LEX. You know what I'm saying?
Malcom LEX. I like. Oh, you got the glasses, everything.
Got the glasses, Malcom LEX.
Did you come up with that?
I just right now freestyled it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Freaky.
sweet.
You got to freak it.
Malcom LEX. Change your name to Malcom LEX. Change it now.
I got you.
And we back, man. 20th episode.
Yes, sir.
I mean, damn. I remember when we first started.
Yeah, man. But you know, just like we started with the top 20, we gonna give y'all a top 20 today. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
crazy.
I mean, I expect to lose some followers and some listeners.
I don't expect to lose shit.
Really?
Nah, I really don't, because at the end of the day, they know what they signed up for. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, this barbershop talk without the barbershop. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is the Freaky Podcast top 20 East Coast list. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, you don't agree, hey, it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We're going to continue rocking with y'all, and we hope that you continue rocking with us.
Everything good, though, with you?
Everything's good, man. Everything copacetic. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
What's going on with you?
Nothing, just trying to keep it nice and breezy around here.
That's all we can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong and keep fighting. That's
right.
do. And at the end of the day, just keep knowing that don't nobody fucking care. So
keep working
hard.
Keep working. So, first on the docket, we want to talk about black-owned businesses.
Yes.
Now, with everything going on with the protests or whatnot, it's been a huge spotlight on black businesses and supporting them and stuff, and which is great. As black people, we should definitely have our own economy and our own system where we can be financially independent.
Absolutely.
And I mean, if we could spend with the other man, we could spend with the brother man.
All right, hustle, man.
However, sometimes when you spend with the brother man, it comes at a price.
Yes, it does.
And I've been guilty myself of complaining about said prices when it comes to the brother man. But I also want to say that I would never go to the other man and pay the same amount at all. So I don't think I'm just going to just because the brother man charges a certain amount and I'm going to I don't want to pay that much for him, but I'll go to the other man and pay. No, that's not it. If it's high, it's high. And Lex you had something great about this, because I was a little mad about it. I'm like, I promised to buy something from somebody, not knowing the price. I'm assuming it's probably not that much. And when he told me the price, I'm like, oh shit! Like, if I'd have known it, I probably wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
But then when I talked to you about it, you made a good point. So my brother, please give me your spiel.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about bottom line. And a lot of times with these black-owned businesses, they don't have a backing. You know what I'm saying? They don't have like that corporational push, or I don't know if that's a word, but I made it up. Whatever. Corporational push. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have like that huge corporation behind them to back it. And a perfect example is this. Nipsey. You know, a lot of people go buy marathon stuff, marathon clothing. Me personally, I like supporting Nipsey, especially after what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I went on the website, bought some shirts. The shirts are ridiculously expensive. I'm not gonna lie. But also, before I bought them, I was like, man, why am I spending $40, $50 on a t-shirt that just says Crenshaw on it? Like, It's literally a black tee that says Crenshaw. But then I thought about it, I'm like, I'm not only am I supporting him, I'm supporting his family, I'm supporting, you know what I'm saying, his business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he doesn't have that corporation backing him. You know what I'm saying? It's literally him out here, or not him anymore, unfortunately, RIP, but his family out here, you know what I'm saying, doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to support that. And a lot of times we forget that. We try to compare these black-owned businesses to a McDonald's or a Taco Bell or something like that, and it's like they don't have the ability to like undercut pricing like that.
But to play devil's advocate, it's not so much we compare it to other places. I mean, when we buy a product, we don't necessarily think about, well, what do they spend on their overhead?
Yeah,
you know, we don't think about, okay, we think about just the price. If you say a t-shirt is $29.99, okay, cool. But then you turn around and sell it to me for $54, it's like, that's a lot as a t-shirt. But I'm not thinking about your business overall. Now, when you said that to me, it put everything in perspective, and I understood. Like, you know what? I'm not tripping.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just a different way of thinking, because for example, I know for a fact they probably buying the t-shirts in bulk, so they get a discount on that. But then to put the Crenshaw on there, to put the stitching, to do all that, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it might cost them maybe $20-$30 to make the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? They selling it for $50, so they making a slight profit. Yeah, I mean, that's
you know what? I just thought about something.
But then on top of that, you getting free shipping. You know what I'm saying? Shipping costs. It's free for us, but they got to pay for shipping.
But you know
what I'm saying? So just think about all that. I feel like when we supporting these black businesses, I mean,
I think Nipsey might be a bad example. I just thought about something.
Okay, go ahead. Why?
Did he not put the Crenshaw album out for $100?
Yes, he did.
So it was one of those things. He didn't have to charge $100.
But he also put it out for free.
No, eventually he did.
You know what I'm saying? No,
I got it for free.
I think at the same time, because he was like, look, if you want to support, you could buy it. But then also, I'm going to put it out for free. I think it was either at the same time or slightly thereafter.
It was after.
Yeah. So it wasn't like he was out here really trying to sell money. He was actually trying to do it for to see honestly who was really gonna support him. So I think at the time, like, Jay-Z bought like 10 copies or whatever, just to kind of support the movement or whatever.
Right.
So it just depends. I mean, Nipsey's just one example. It might not be the perfect example, but that's just one example that I have.
No, but you're right. But that I just thought about the $100 CD. I'm like, not really the best example. But hey,
true that.
It is what it is. But no, overall, I mean, we don't know the bottom line. We don't know the overhead. Some people don't have it like that to charge lower prices.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I mean, if you can support black businesses, I mean, keep it, you know what I'm saying, with the brother, man. I mean, obviously, if you got to go elsewhere, I'm not going to judge you because I do it too. So,
I know.
But moving right along, keeping this episode moving, let's talk about the Smiths, and I ain't talking about Emmett. Let's talk about Will.
So somebody was getting ran through.
Jada, and maybe August Smith.
Did you catch that?
I did catch that.
Okay.
But as I roll right over it. So, yeah, man, let's talk about the Smiths. Man, I don't even know where to begin with this, man.
Well, I was listening to a podcast with somebody, and they were talking about it and stuff, and they were talking about how people are just like, hey, it's not their business. Why you care so much and this and that? Yeah. And the lady made a good point. She was like, we have been stuck in the house. There's been no Black Widow. There's been nothing. This is our blockbuster.
Yeah, for real.
This has been our movie. Like, we can't do shit. We're gonna be in your business.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. But my whole thing is, I want to know why. For one, why did it take so long for us to get a Red Table Talk? That's the first thing. And two, why was the Red Table Talk only 12 minutes when everything else usually be like an hour? So why was it just short and sweet? And let's talk about, before we even go any further, what's up with this word entanglement instead of just saying what it is?
Bro,
like,
that's
what's up with that?
That's the double standard of women. Women can be in entanglements, men cheat, and we're pieces of shit, but they can get in entanglements. That's just what it is. It's a double standard. I mean, it's just a double standard. It's funny though, and I think Erykah Badu made a candle or something like that. Like, she knows she makes those vagina smelling candles, right?
Yeah.
And she made someone entanglement. Now that's pretty smart because with the marketing and stuff. Okay. But it's just,
I see you, Erykah. Okay, black owned business. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
candle $50.
Well, I mean, of course, it took so long because she's talking about her life.
Yeah.
She has to figure out how to spin it. We're not gonna have it that long because this is about us. We don't want to make ourselves in a bad light. And honestly, the way that the whole thing went, how he was so cool with it, like everything was so cool. Because you know why? To be honest with you, he knew about it the whole time.
Yeah.
They and there's been rumors about them for Hollywood for years, and people are like, those are just rumors. But his face, everything just confirmed it.
Why did he keep joking, saying that? Okay, well, I'm gonna get you back. I was like.
Then she was like, well, you already got me back.
Yeah, it was like, to me, it was just like a bullshit ass interview. Like, we didn't learn anything. Like, I didn't come out of there knowing anything that I didn't know already. You feel me?
You kind of got to read between the lines with that. They're not gonna tell you that. I just think they even said it before. They said you could be over here with your thing, but I'm still gonna love you over here. They literally telling you, hey, we have an open relationship, not tripping. I'm gonna love this woman regardless. She could do whatever she want, but at the end of the day, she come back home, which I respect that. If you can do that, shit. Well, August is this nigga, man. You don't go around tattling on this shit.
Facts.
Like, nigga, you keep that shit in house. You got a problem with it, you take it between them two. You don't bring it out and just cry about it.
So you kind of led me to my next question.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you good. Perfect. It's perfect segue.
Okay, go ahead.
So did Jada take advantage of August, knowing that August had all the mental health issues and he was wilding and going crazy and all this stuff, and he didn't really have nobody? So did Jada kind of take advantage of him?
I take advantage. I don't want to say that because taking advantage is like where somebody who unknowingly knows, and the fact that he knew in his mind that this is a married woman right now, fact, and he's young enough to get in a relationship, and he doesn't understand the ramification. Like this, first of all, she's married. Second of all, she's older, so she got game. So that's kind of his, that's kind of his fault. And she didn't take advantage of him. She just ran game on him, and he got caught up and got in his feelings.
And then what's up with this whole bad marriage for life? What's up with that?
What? Everybody's thing is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Their thing is they could joke about this, they could be cool, because at the end of the day, they're still gonna be together regardless. They're gonna just hump everybody else and still do their own thing, regardless. I mean, that's what it is. But that works for them. And the bad marriage for life, I'm like, y'all don't have to say that, but
man,
I mean, but I think what they're saying is it's bad marriage, but it's our marriage.
I don't think Will care because
Will probably knocking the bottom out of all kind of shit, so it don't even matter.
Will is Fresh Prince. Let's just put it that way. And
What's that? What we mean?
I'm just gonna say, for people that have listened to my podcast before, not my podcast, but our podcast, I'm gonna put Will and KD in the same boat.
Right, moving right along.
All I'm gonna say.
Moving right along.
Allegedly. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, there was that video where they were somewhere and a guy was rubbing his back and he was like,
that's all I'm saying.
You know what a man like? I'm like, and Jada looking crazy and I was looking crazy.
And if you don't know what I mean, go back and listen to former episodes about KD. I'm not sure exactly what number episode it is, but it's on there. I definitely describe how I feel about KD. I feel the same way about Will Smith. And that's all I'm gonna say. Moving right along.
That man just living his life, man. That's all it is.
He living his best life, all right.
Nothing else about that? You don't.
I ain't got nothing to say about the Smiths, man. That's all I want to say, man. I ain't got nothing to say.
So you think she took advantage of him?
In a weird way, I do, because I felt like August was in a bad spot. He was in a bad. Even she said, she was like, he came to live with them. He didn't have nowhere to stay. He was just all mentally messed up.
So, I'm just saying, there's all places he went to the Smith's house. All places he went to.
He was supposedly a family friend. Like him and Jaden was cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But honestly, that whole household is crazy to me. Like,
right.
That whole from the kids to the adults, like that whole house is crazy.
Right. It's for them to understand. It's weird. It is very weird.
It's for them to understand, and I mean, it is what it is, man. I honestly, whatever. Honestly, they need a reality show over there. I would probably.
Nah, that's too much.
But then they wouldn't do it because it'd be too much in their business.
Ooh,
and that's the one thing about them. They don't like people in their business. They want to be in everybody else's business. But they don't want to be in.
But that's the reason they had to do the red table talk, because it's like when you point the finger and it's pointing back at you, you got to stand firm.
And now, to be honest with you, I kind of feel bad for everybody else they brought to the table, like Jordan Woods and Snoop. Because they threw Snoop under the bus, like bad.
When you said that about her,
you hurt my grandfather. You hurt my grandmother. You
hurt my first grade teacher back in elementary.
You hurt Rosa Parks. You hurt Malcom X.
Right.
Nigga, damn. That shit was crazy.
Snoop just looking like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I know Snoop, Snoop is like, that's some bullshit, but it is what it is.
You're right,
It is what it is.
Okay.
But moving right along, let's go on to the next hot topic. What you got?
Yeah, so this was a late ad or something that just happened. Nick Cannon.
Yes, sir.
And I want you to go first because I have my spill on this whole thing.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, you probably not gonna take the same stance that I do.
No.
And I respect that. Oh, hold on one second. So, the way I feel about Nick, I respect Nick a lot because I feel like Nick has done a lot for the culture, man, and doesn't get a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying, for the things that he did for the culture. Wild 'N Out, probably the #1 show on cable, has been for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the whole, he took Nickelodeon, kind of flipped it, brought it to the mainstream, because Nickelodeon was dying. Let's keep it real. So, Nick Cannon, I mean, he spoke his mind. You know what I'm saying? He said what he had to say, and I'm a firm believer of this. We live in this country that has freedom of speech, so why is it that you can't say what you want to say and just stand on it? You know what I'm saying? My problem with Nick Cannon, to be honest, is what came out, I believe, today or yesterday, when he apologized and kind of went back on it. Like, just say what you say and stand on it. Be a man. You know what I'm saying? My boy Terry always tells me, he's like, look, as a man, when you say something, stand on your box. You know what I'm saying? Whether right or wrong, stand on it. Don't try to change your mind later, apologize. I mean, if you want to apologize, that's cool, but stand on it. And I feel like he didn't stand on it. He stood on it. He said what he had to say, but then he tried to retract it and do this and do that. And to me, that's some bullshit. I don't like that. I mean, he said what he said. Let that be what it is. Okay. And honestly, not to get too far ahead in the episode, but there's another person that I'm going to talk about that did kind of the same thing, and we'll talk about that later. But
okay,
go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna go deep into this Nick Cannon thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So, first, my whole thing with this Nick Cannon, I'm gonna say right now is this is why you should stay true to yourself and stay in your lane. And I'm gonna explain why I said this. Right. Let me ask you one question.
Yep.
What is Nick Cannon known for? From everybody, what's the one thing people know him? They always say about him.
For being a whack rapper.
That too, but just being a cornball, right?
Yeah.
So, Nick, I'm going from the beginning. So Nick has always had this persona, and where people always say he's corny. Mm-hmm. The reason why they say he's corny is because he does things to the extreme. He tries too hard. Okay. That's always been Nick Cannon's his thing. That's what I've always seen about him, and I've watched him for years, and I've noticed a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna point out a few things with Nick Cannon. I'm gonna bring it back to this whole thing. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
So he is extreme. Mm-hmm. Do you remember when he first got Mariah, right? Mm-hmm. And he was in our music video. What is the thing that you saw?
The tattoo on his back?
Yes.
The huge, big-ass tattoo on his back.
He just got with her and got that huge, big old Mariah. Not like a little symbol or no initials. Yeah. Mariah. Like,
that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That was extreme. Like, his love wasn't enough. He said, no, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to get her name tattooed back on it. You know, see how that worked out.
Yeah.
First, right? So then... Another thing is, I remember waking up one day or just looking on my phone is the nigga had a sleeve tattoo. You know what I'm saying? He just had a sleeve. And like most people when they get tattoos, how we get them, we get some here and there and we add to it over time.
Yeah.
The nigga literally in the same week got 2 sleeves done. Like in the same month. It was like back to back. And I remember seeing a video of him with, I think 2 dudes was tattooing him at the same time while he was on the phone or something like that. I seen his picture of it. And I'm like, he got tattoos. Usually people get a tattoo, they get a couple things. No, I'm gonna get a tattoo. I'm gonna be extreme with it. I'm gonna get 2 tattoos and 2 sleeves. Just watch this nigga, right?
Okay.
And then even after that, you see how he started dressing, right? He started dressing like you start seeing him in a suit one minute, nice three piece suit. Yeah. The next thing you know, he got some super urban clothes on with the backwards hat, like he about to be in some kind of franchise voice video or something like that. Like the nigga, you see him on Wild 'N Out stuff like that. The nigga just, it's always an extreme with this nigga.
He went to the left.
He's just like, I go here, then I take it here, right? And I'm starting to think. Then it's like, okay, in comes the more self-aware about being black in America. He started doing a spoken word Sundays. You saw he started doing that?
Yeah.
Where he's posting the videos and he's doing the spoken word and all this stuff because he's becoming more self-aware of being black in America and the plight of black in America. Yep. Like he had the recent video talking about, I can't breathe again. All this shit. It's like, okay. Here he comes with the extreme behavior, right? It's like, it's okay to, you want to be self-aware, but he come with the videos with the extra dramatic and the black and white. Like he was somewhere and they were voting. And something he did in the security guard. I don't know. It was some kind of shit. It's like, okay, here we go. Now, The nigga comes with this canon class. This canon class is mostly where he brings these different activists on there and they talk about the plight of black in America.
Yep.
Right? He fucked up. Nick fucked up because he took that instead of just being like, okay, cool, I'm gonna fight for justice the way I do and it's that. No, I gotta be an activist. I gotta start wearing a turban now. I gotta wear super eccentric clothing now. Right? While he's doing that, the nigga, it's like the nigga's Batman. He puts the bat suit on, then he takes the bat suit off and goes put a suit on and does go America Got Talent. Yeah, he puts his clothes on to go to Wild 'N Out and Shuck and Jive on that. Yeah. Then he goes to the Masked Singer and suit on for that.
I feel that because you never really know what Nick you gonna get because I feel that.
Right.
I feel that.
So then he comes back over here to the canon class. He's talking about black this and the white person this and that. And I'm not gonna get in details of what he's talking about and saying, but the thing is though, you can't be both, my nigga. You can't be Batman.
That's true.
It works in the comics, but you can't be Batman. You want to be. It's one thing to be self-aware about your blackness, but when you start having vehicles where you have this canon class where you talk about and you bring these activists on here, and one thing about these activists that you have, like Tariq Nasheed, I listened to, and he's been thorough for 14 years since I've listened to him. Yeah. You got to be unapologetically black. Yeah. You can't. That shows weakness.
Absolutely.
It shows weakness. Scarface says, I got two things in this world, my word and my balls, and I don't break it for nobody. Absolutely. So when you bring these activists on, they're going to say whatever they feel in their mind, right? They don't have corporate sponsors. They don't have corporate backings. Yep. They are self-made. They built themselves up. Look at Minister Farrakhan. People have been saying this bad stuff about him for years. He never apologized. Nope. Because he self-made. He made himself, and he doesn't answer to anybody.
And that's where Nick fucked up because Nick forgot who was actually putting that fucking butter on his toast. You know what I'm saying? He forgot.
And that's the thing. And that's the problem I have. Then he went and brings Professor Griff on. Now, do you know about Professor Griff?
Not a lot. I kind of did my research on it because I was actually watching that canon class, but not a lot, to be honest.
So with Professor Griff, back in like the late 80s when he was on Public Enemy, he got this expelled from the Public Enemy. I don't say kicked out. I don't know the way it said. Why did he get kicked out? For the same shit they were talking about on the show. Anti-Semitism. And I think he's homophobic too. So for 30-something years, he's been talking the same shit, and you decided to have him on your show, you got to know, once you have somebody like that on your show, you got to be... It's a rap. You got to be cool with this. You got to ride. You can't be faulty now. Yep. But so then the next, when the shit comes out and everything, oh, I heard all these people, I said this, and I'm hurt, and... No, nigga, this is what you wanted. You want to be the activist. You want to be extreme to Ken like you always are. You want to be, I don't want to be corny no more. I want people to know me. I got the tattoos. I'm got the turban on. I'm with the people, but this, that, but I got to go over here because, nigga, you are corporate backed. Like you said, Nickelodeon, Viacom with the Wild 'N Out shit, America's Got Talent, The Masked Singer. You are corporate responsible. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Play your position, my nigga. You don't need to be in the realm with these other people that come on the show. Like you got your Dr. Claude Anderson, your Dr. Frances Wilson, God rest her soul. She wrote this book that I love called The ISIS Papers. And she talked about some stuff that people would not like in there, especially white people would not like in there. But if she came out and said, you know what, I apologize for saying that stuff, I was wrong, I would look at her crazy. I wouldn't even read. I would just throw that book away because it holds no credibility. Once you get in the realm of being an activist and saying what you like, you got to have your shit together and be like, this is what I want to do. You can't be back and forth. Do I feel bad for Nick Cannon lost his job? Yeah. But I was actually surprised it didn't happen sooner. Because he's been twirling the line for years.
That's true.
And he shouldn't have lost his job. But guess what? Nigga, you didn't take care of business. You knew that you play both sides. You can't fucking do that.
You got to keep that same energy.
You have to.
You can't, like you said, you can't play both sides. And speaking of playing both sides, actually on the same kind of topic, I want to honestly throw him in right now is Dwayne Wade. I don't know. Did you see Dwayne Wade's comments?
You know what, Dwayne Wade? I don't. You can't expect too much from him. Go ahead. I heard his comments. It's like, we support you. Oh, no, my bad.
But, like, just keep that same energy. Like, how you going? No, actually, it was the opposite. It was, he didn't support it. He was against it. Then he switched and was like, oh, I support Nick Cannon. Like, just keep that same energy, nigga. And then my whole thing is, like, you don't have nothing to do with this. Just go in the fucking corner and shut the fuck up.
But, you know, some people you just don't get a light to because, I mean, we know how he get down in his house. Yeah. On some Katie's, you know, whatever. So it's kind of like, who cares? But Nick Cannon stuck out and he tried to be an activist. Yeah. He tried to be something he's not. So you're held to a higher standard.
I agree.
He held to a higher standard.
And I'm actually glad you brought that to the light because that is a valid point. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. Like you can't be both. You can't be corporate Nick, but then you also try to be an activist at the same time. Like you can do that if, like you said, you don't have that corporate backing. if you're not dependent on Viacom and Nickelodeon to cut your check and take care of you financially, then you can say whatever you want to say if you have that platform.
Right.
But you don't have that platform.
Right.
Because now you on the outs looking stupid begging for your job back, but it's like, dude, like if you had that capability, you could say whatever you want to say. You don't have that.
Right. And that's the thing. And now, like when you talked about this, I said I'm probably not gonna have the same feelings about you or whatever. But then yesterday he came out, I said something. I heard a group of people and my own people turn against me. I'm leaving Earth or some stupid shit he's talking about.
Like, what?
Right. And that's what is like. It confirmed exactly what I was thinking. Do you know if you're an activist like these other people talk shit about them all the time. Their own people do. Yes. The other people do. The other skin folk and kinfolk. They all. He
honestly, CR, he just wasn't ready for that smoke.
He wasn't
ready for that
smoke. He tried
because he thought that he was so happy at the time when it happened. Everybody was backing him up. Everybody was supporting him. But then when people started doing their research, digging, and was like, "Hold up, homie! Like, let's think about this for a minute." And people started kind of turning on him. He was like, "Oh shit! Like, what did I really do?" You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, if you're gonna be in that position, you gotta take the criticism from your own people. You gotta take it and go. These other activists, they've been doing that for years. They take it with a grain of salt and keep going.
Absolutely,
they're not gonna apologize for shit.
Absolutely.
So what did
you say when you first started? You said you got to be unapologetically black.
Black, yes, unapologetically black. And my thing with the canon too is, I'm gonna wrap it up. But
you good.
I was gonna say something that. This is why I said you gotta stay in your lane and do what's best for you. Nick Cannon, what he was doing was great. What he was doing, like the thing is with the social justice thing and looking out for our people and stuff. Everybody does their part, big or small. He tried to be on the front lines. He's not built for the front lines, obviously, because the nigga wants to leave Earth right now. So the thing with him is
it's funny, but it's not funny.
It's funny, it's not right, but it's kind of it's not funny, but it's funny. But the thing what he was doing so great, he was like almost Tyler Perry-ish to me, like. He had all this vehicle where he had all these entertainers giving them jobs and work and stuff that they probably wouldn't get anywhere else. Look at Affion Crockett. He left his show and went and got a show on Fox. It didn't last too long, but he got opportunities because of that. Yeah. Cat Williams was on Kevin Hart.
Like he opened up the door for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's my thing. Stay in your lane. You're good at getting people on and getting people jobs. Just keep it there. You ain't gotta be extreme.
But you know what? Not to cut you off, but you know what actually surprised me is that when they fired him from that show, because I was always under the impression that was his show.
I was gonna get into that. I was gonna get into that next.
I was like, wait, how you gonna fire Nick Cannon from Wild 'N Out? And I was like, whoa.
No, and I knew this a while ago when Carlos Miller, you know who Carlos Miller is? Yep. He got fired from the show.
And they brought his ass back.
Right, but do you know when they were on the Breakfast Club and Shadow Man was like, "Hey, why'd you get fired?" He said, "Man, I don't know. He said, let's call Nick." And they called him on the air. He said, and Nick was like, "I don't know. I don't handle that, this and that." And I'm thinking, ain't this your show? You can. He said,
I put two and two together.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
that's crazy.
What it was. And that's what I'm saying. Stay in your lane, my nigga. Like, instead of worrying about trying to get canon class and try to do all this, something you're not.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do and get your business together. Obviously, you shouldn't have been you should have been getting that shit in your name the whole time. Why you up here worried about this other shit and trying to be something you're not? That's why I say Nick Cannon's extreme and he tries to be something he's not. Just be yourself, people. Be cool in your skin. Be cool with yourself. You don't have to impress people. Just do what you can. And this is a prime example why you just stay in your lane. Just do what you do.
I agree.
That's all.
I agree. But moving right along, let's get into something lighter because TR over there is smoking, right?
I'm just like people are like, I support him and this and that. I don't think he should got fired, but like the nigga, he was a dumbass. Yeah. Dude, do you? You ain't gotta be extreme to Canada with the turban and shit. Yeah, my brother, power to the people. Oh shit, I'm leaving Earth. They don't like it. Like, nigga, come on, man.
But once again, like you said, he be an extra all over again. You know what I'm saying? So the one thing he can be consistent with is being extra.
Extra, exactly. You know,
baby. You extra.
You extra.
But nah, man. So moving right along, we're gonna get into the segment that I really enjoy lately, which is giving people their roses. You know what I'm saying? While they're here. We started this a long time ago. Actually, I want to say we started it with Kobe, right?
Kobe.
Yeah. We wanted to just kind of give people roses, you know what I'm saying? Let them smell it now instead of later. So I actually got a couple, man, today. This one might actually surprise you. I'm going to give it to one of my Lexus roses to the Jabberwockies. Do you know who the Jabberwockies are?
That's random. Yes.
It's super random, I know. But do you know who they are?
Of course.
Okay, so the reason why I'm giving it to the Jabberwockies is because, for one, nobody ever talks about them, for one.
Yeah.
And I was honestly just on the internet the other day, and I was Googling like shows in Vegas because I was just bored. And I was like, these niggas
Wait. You was just Googling shows in Vegas?
Yeah, because I was thinking about going to Vegas. That's another topic.
Oh, okay, I'm like, damn, you that bored?
No,
Go ahead.
I was thinking about going to Vegas.
Okay.
But, like, literally, I'm like, these niggas have been around since 2003. Like, and nobody gives them credit. Nobody talks about them niggas. But them niggas have been dancing their ass off since 2003. So, even though I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on them, I want to give them a little shout out. That's one of my Lexus Roses is John. Okay. And if y'all don't know who they are, dope ass dance group. Check them out.
Yeah. I think it was like an MTV show and they won the contest. It was like a dance contest.
It was like some dance contest, but now they got like their own
residency
show
in Vegas.
Like, it's crazy. So another person I want to give Lexus Roses to is Dana White. A lot of people don't talk about Dana White. Most people don't
because
know.
He supports Trump.
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that.
I know. I'm just playing. I'm not.
Fuck. I don't give a fuck about who.
I know. I'm just.
I'm giving Dana White love because this nigga brought the fight game back when all this COVID shit was going on. He gave niggas the ability to fucking fight. And I thought that was dope. Yeah. Because most of the UFC fighters, at least the ones that I'll support or watch, is minorities. So the fact that they were able to take care of their families, I thought that was pretty dope.
And and not to cut you off, but I like, because I was watching it the other day and I'm like, oh, this is pre-recorded. But I'm looking, oh no, this is now. Yeah. And it doesn't look any different.
And it was the UFC Island, I think.
Right, it's the island,
that shit was kind of dope. I was like, that's tight. Like, just the fact that they did that, I think that was dope.
Yeah.
Moving right along, because these are going to be kind of quick. Steven Jackson, man. Is Steven Jackson? Steven Jackson. I want to support that dude, man, because he out there, he doing work. I see him. I support his podcast. I love All the Smoke podcast?
Yeah, I think so.
Dope podcast with him and Matt Barnes. And he out there doing work for the black community, you know what I'm saying, especially with his brother George Floyd. So shout out to him. Last but not least, man, this dude, it's extremely hard for me to give him Lexus Roses because I support this cat, but I just can't stand the team that he's on right now. And that's Killer Cam Newton.
Order my jersey soon. Matter of fact,
I hate the fact that he's on the Patriots because if anybody knows me, I hate the Patriots with everything in my body. But Cam Newton, I respect that man because he lived my motto, which is nobody cares, keep working hard. And that's exactly what he did. He didn't whine about being cut from the Panthers. He honestly did what he had to do, and he got signed.
Right.
Now, did he whine a little bit? Yeah, after the fact.
Rightfully so, though. Former MVP.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? Rightfully so and after the fact. But while it was going on, he didn't whine. He didn't say nothing. He just kept getting in the gym, doing what he had to do, and he got signed. Right. And honestly, I feel, and I told y'all a long time ago he was going to go to the Patriots.
You said that.
I believe it's a perfect fit. I feel like it's a perfect fit. Yes. I feel like they're missing one thing, and that's just another receiver or a tight end. Other than that, I feel like they got a perfect squad for him. And it's going to allow the Patriots to look totally different. Because when you go into Foxborough now or you play them, you ain't going to know what to expect.
Right.
Because ain't no more, you know what I'm saying, send blitzes for Brady or sit back and let Brady do his thing. You don't know because Cam can take off on your ass.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying?
And Belichick is a mastermind, yeah.
Exactly. So it's going to look, I'm telling you, them Patriots going to look totally different this year.
Yeah.
So stay woke. We'll see what happens, but that's who I want to give it to. You got anybody to give it to?
I got one person.
Cool.
Barton Fitzpatrick. Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay.
Who the fuck is that?
Barton Fitzpatrick. If you watch the show The Chi, you know Reg. Are you caught up?
No, I love The Chi. I'm trying to figure out who the hell is Reg though.
You caught up on the current season right now, right?
Yeah.
No, he's not on this current season. He got killed off last season.
Okay.
Reg.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know we talked about this off the air. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he got killed off. And I want to give him props because not only is he a great actor, but he stood for something. So if you don't know, this season because he got shot in the last episode, and it like he didn't really die. They weren't going to expect him to die, but what happened was this season they wanted him to be in a relationship with a trans woman. He said no, I'm not doing it. He's not doing it. So they let him walk, and I thought that was amazing, and I think that was great that he stood for something and just not fell for anything just for $1. No, he's an actor. He takes his craft serious, and if he felt that role wasn't good enough, it wasn't good enough. And I'm gonna talk about The Chi again on Angry Man Corner, but we'll talk about that.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna give shit to him, standing for something, not going for something, because like Luke James now, who is played Johnny Gill, and we'll talk about that. Yeah, I mean he's an actor, so I understand, but Barton, he was just like, nah, I can't do it. And supposedly they're supposed to maybe kind of hitting that they may bring him back. Because they should. He shouldn't even left the show.
Yeah, they should. I mean, especially if that wasn't part of the script. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They should definitely bring him back. I mean, The Chi. I was actually gonna talk about The Chi later, so we'll leave it for that.
Yeah.
The Chi is a good show, man. Really good show.
No, it's damn good. Yeah. This season, you can see it's changing. I'm gonna say that.
Definitely is changing. Definitely is changing from the first 2 seasons.
Well, damn all these roses. Let's get into Angry Man Corner.
Yeah, that's what I signed up for.
I got a lot.
I got a lot too, bro.
I'm gonna try not to be long-winded with this shit.
Start it off?
Okay, I started off. Well, since we talk about The Chi with Barton, I'm bringing it back to The Chi with this shit. We understand now the person who made the show, Lena Waithe, she's a lesbian woman.
Yep.
Right? No problem with that at all. No, this is okay. But you can tell she's trying to throw in and trying to show something different. She's trying to really push this agenda now with the LGBTQ. I mean, everybody should work. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but now you kind of see it. And the fact that you're going to let... First, Jason Mitchell already had the show, right? Which is already bad. Everybody got used to that. We understood why. Cool. But then you're going to let this other man, Barton, walk because he didn't agree with that. That's not something he was doing. You should support him like you want people to support you. Mm-hmm. You want people to support the community, but he didn't bow down or whatever, so you just let him go. I think that was fucked up. And he was great on the show. And I mean, the show is still cool, but I wish he still was there. Like,
yeah. It's definitely a void without him. You can tell it's a difference.
It's a big void. So that was my whole thing with The Chi. Like, it's hypocrites. You want people to support what you're doing, but then you won't support this man who's actually brought you the ratings in that you wanted and made the show what it is. So that's my whole thing with that.
Speaking of The Chi, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead. I'm doing that.
So I noticed something that they did that they probably didn't even notice that they did. But you know how like the last episode they had like the mayoral candidates?
Yeah.
So she's running for mayor, right? And
right.
They posted something on Instagram and they said, "Make Chicago great again." And I was like, why the fuck did you say that? Like, isn't that like Trump's slogan? Like, what are y'all really trying to say? Like, what's really going on? So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. As like, I dug, maybe I'm digging a little too deep. I don't know.
Probably.
But when I saw it, I was like, hold up, what's really going on? So that was kind of weird.
I think they're just really trying to push the show, it and get your attention. And it worked.
It worked. Whatever. But you got any more for Angry Man?
Oh, you want to
go back and forth?
We can go back and forth.
All right, so for me, I'm gonna start off just something light. DJ Khaled. I just want DJ Khaled to sit the fuck down forever.
Oh, God, thank you.
Just sit the fuck down
Thank
forever.
you.
He released 2 songs today that were complete trash. It was like a song called Grease and another song called Pop Star, and they both had Drake on them, and they sound just alike. Honestly, one thing I was listening to old DJ Khaled songs, and I'm like, all his shit sound exactly the fucking same.
Yes.
Like, all the songs sound exactly the same. Mm-hmm. So my Angry Man, starting off slight, goes to DJ Khaled. Sit the fuck down. You're not the best. Just sit the fuck down.
Right. And that's the thing. He thinks because he puts these different stars on one song, and I have Drake, and I have the Migos, and I got Jay-Z, and I got Future, it's gonna be a hit. Like, nah, nigga, just because you got the ingredients to an apple pie don't mean you can make a lemon pie.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, and he was the same person that hated on Tyler the Creator when they were battling. I forgot what album came out. He was like, "Oh, this weird music coming out, blah blah blah. This weird music is killing your shit because you have no creativity, you have no originality." So I'm glad you said that. Thank you.
Nah, definitely. So what you got?
No, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna get into that. Another thing is these stupid social media posts. Oh my God, I hate them so much. So like with this whole thing with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith going on and this and that, people having good laughs and everything, this and that. But here comes don't get distracted by these posts. We still got to vote November 3rd. Nigga, we could walk and chew gum. Why nigga can't just enjoy himself till a Debbie Downer comes like,
okay, don't stuck in the house right now. Like, we need some kind of enjoyment. Shit.
Okay, stop laughing for right now because we still got to vote, motherfucker. We know we're not gonna be laughing for the next 6 months. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Or 5 months, however long it is.
I agree with that.
And another post I saw this nigga posted. I'm like, why would you post this? He said, if you never talk down on my name, I'll give you $20. That's the post. And people were just posting, okay, I ain't never talked down. No, goddamn well, you ain't gonna pay people $20. Why would you put that? For those who never talked down on my name, I owe you $20. Some shit. I'm like, but you're not gonna pay them. So why would you?
So I'm gonna keep it light because honestly, it's gonna get heavy a little bit later on. But I'm gonna keep it light with this Angry Man Corner until we get to the bigger ones. The next person I want to give it to, Kanye West. Which honestly breaks my heart. Everybody knows I'm a Kanye West fan.
Oh, go ahead. No. Go ahead. No, I'm glad because he was on mine too. But I'm glad you brought this up.
But this is slight before I get to, like I said, bigger things. I'm mad at Kanye just for the fact that he tried to be a distraction and running for president. That was stupid. Bro, like, it's too late. First of all, it's too late in the game for you to run for president. First of all. Second of all, this is the second time you tried to pull this publicity stunt and don't fucking work. So just go sit your ass down with your $1 billion, you and your wife, and just shut the fuck up right now. And matter of fact, go make an album. That's what we want right now. Go make a fucking album. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. Like, give me music or don't give me nothing else. That's it. Keep it short and sweet. Maybe some Yeezys. I'll take some Yeezys right now. But other than that, like, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Because all it was trying to be a distraction, and honestly, it backfired and it didn't work. Because we saw right through that shit.
What if I told you it did work?
It didn't.
What if I told you it did?
How?
Who on my list is Kanye West? This is what I believe happened. A lot of people are saying this, and I truly believe it. I believe Trump used him to take away votes, to siphon votes away, right? Soon as he did that, I think 2% said they would vote for him. 2% vote for him. You're not gonna win. Just say you're gonna run just to distract. So now, guess what they're gonna do? He say he's not running no more, right?
They still gonna vote him in on the
exactly. He done took votes away, and that wasn't the time. And one of your favorite rappers endorsed this motherfucker. How do you endorse him? First of all, I tell you who it is.
No, you know who really pissed me off that endorsed him? Elon Musk.
But Elon, yeah, and I was
just like, why, Elon? Why?
But Elon Musk is so crazy. It's like
But supposedly him and Elon they good friends or whatever.
Right. He's the other man. But I'm talking about a brother man that did it. One of your favorite rappers endorsed him. Kanye ain't ran. He ain't said nothing all this year about running. He ain't did it. I'm getting to this. This nigga all of a sudden woke up and said, I'm gonna be president. Because I think he worked with Trump. But anyway.
He probably do.
Chance the motherfucking rapper. Take that 3 hat and go burn it somewhere.
Of course he endorsed
I don't care.
They buddies.
I don't give a fuck if you buddies or not. This ain't the time to be fucking buddies.
At the end of the day, I mean, you right though, because at the end of the day, if you decided TR to be like, no, I'm running for president, as much as I got love for you, I'm be like, hey man, go sit your ass
That's
down,
not right.
bro. Like that's not right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
After this nigga just got through wearing a MAGA hat talking about Trump was his Superman, talking about slavery was a fucking choice. Now he's talking about running. I support him. Chance, that's why I never liked Chance Rapper. See something about it. That's why I never liked him. That damn 3 hat. Take that shit off. 3 your ass somewhere. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to go even further than this, right? At this point, I feel that, and I'm not saying you have to, but I'm going to say it, and I don't give a fuck. If you cancel R. Kelly, you got to cancel Kanye West.
Ooh.
You have to. Because you know what? One is dangerous with children. The other one is dangerous with black people's lives. Because for you to have a platform to say slavery was a choice, wear a MAGA hat, then say, oh, I'm running for president, to try to cause confusion, and send away votes, because if that affects the election,
I'm gonna go deeper than that. I'm gonna put him in the same fucking boat that we put Nick Kennedy in. You can't play both sides. How you gonna want to be black?
I'm not gonna do that.
I am, because let me tell you why. Let me break it down for you. Let me tell you why.
I'm listening.
How you gonna try to play as black people for like music and stuff like that, but then politically you want to go left and be like, oh, I'm gonna support Trump, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, you can't play both. Like, which one is it gonna be?
See, but the thing with, I'm not gonna do that, because Nick Cannon's heart is genuine, and he wasn't trying to be. He just got caught up in trying to be something he wasn't. Okay. Like, his heart is genuine. Like, he really tried, and I give him that. Kanye West is on some bullshit.
I feel like Kanye, honestly, I mean, it's known he has mental illness. I mean, that's known. But like, I feel like he really has a mental illness, and it honestly just comes out sometimes where, like, literally, I know Kim probably be like, shut the fuck up, like, just go sit down somewhere, because he literally get on his phone and just start tweeting or whatever he got to do, and that shit is stupid. Like, he should have never put that shit out. But like you said, Trump probably had him do that shit, and I believe that.
But so his mental illness, so people always want to give him mental illness. So his mental illness says, hey, I'm gonna go put a MAGA hat on and say slavery was a choice. Is that some mental illness?
No, but I feel like it plays a factor. I don't want to put the whole blame on that, but I feel like it plays a factor.
This is my thing. Young niggas is quick to cancel R. Kelly, which, I mean, it's your prerogative. You have to cancel him. You have to, because they're both dangerous. They're both dangerous.
I agree with
that. He
is
dangerous. The fact that he has a lot of people, like right now, it's an important voting season, you know, and I hate the whole thing voting for the lesser evil, but it is what it is. You got a dumbass impress. Right now is not the time to be with this bullshit. I'm gonna go run for president. I'm gonna do, nigga. You're trying to be a distraction. After you just got through telling this nigga he's your Superman, you wearing a MAGA hat, and I got Tiger Power or some shit he was talking about. Slavery was a choice. If you gonna cancel R. Kelly, cancel this nigga too. If you gonna do that, you can't. That's not. It'd be hypocritical for you not to.
Well, thank you for saying that because
you're not. I know you're not gonna do it. I'm not saying you have to.
No. I was actually gonna tell you later, but I was gonna tell you off air, but I can say it now. Honestly, me canceling R. Kelly, I've honestly said fuck it.
Right, I never canceled him.
I said fuck it because at the end of the day, I can't. I was honestly sounding like a hypocrite because, like, for example, I would be like, oh well, I don't agree with everything Kanye says, but I like his music. So how could I not do that with R. Kelly? So when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I like his music. I don't like the nigga as a person. But then what was hard for me is because most of his music was kind of the same as like him as a person with like age ain't nothing but a number and shit like that. So it was like that's what was kind of rubbing me the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I can't stop this. R. Kelly's a genius, man. Musically,
that's
genius.
what I'm saying. So
just like to me, Kanye musically genius. Do I agree with everything he do in his personal life? No, I don't agree with everything Kanye do. Just like I damn sure don't agree with everything R. Kelly do.
Right, exactly.
But I can still listen to the music, right. So I agree with that.
They're both. They're like one sin is not greater than the other. Yes, I mean Kanye's not committing a crime, but what he's doing is very divisive. It's very dangerous to to what's going on in the climate that we're in right now. We don't need this bullshit.
I agree.
So that's my whole thing. But you know, we can't be hypocritical when it comes to this shit. But go ahead, and you're
no,
next.
You up? I said Kanye, you up?
I said Kanye too.
Okay, so back to me. Apple TV.
Oh shit!
I'm mad at Apple TV because they almost got me. They almost got a player. I was about to sign up for Apple TV, right, just so I can watch that little special thing for LeBron James, because you know I fuck with LeBron. So I was like, you know, I really want to watch this thing about LeBron. He talking about, you know, how he won a championship and how he was a beast and all this shit. So I'm like, man. So I downloaded Apple TV on my TV and my fucking phone, and I get to the episode, and they was like, oh, it's a free episode for LeBron. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I ain't even gotta buy the shit. I watched the episode. That shit was fucking 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
It took you longer to download it.
I'm about to say, it took me longer to download the fucking shit than to watch the fucking episode. So you know what, Apple TV, you tried to get us. Fuck you for that. That was some bullshit, Apple TV. Because honestly, y'all ain't got that much content. Y'all need to step y'all game up.
Well, they had the Banker. That was pretty good.
That's one fucking movie, nigga.
That's true. they got some other, but they got some other shows on there. Just gotta. Okay, no.
They ain't on Netflix or Hulu. They ain't step that shit up. Like, let's keep it real.
Maybe they will.
So, just like I said, I want to keep it slight. I'm about to go a little deeper in a little bit. But what you got?
Okay. This COVID shit, right? So right now in California, California. Everything's back closed for the most part, right? This is what it is, gyms and all this shit. What makes me mad is everything's closed but casinos. So you mean to tell me we can't go to church, you can't go to the gym, you can't go sit in the restaurant, you can sit outside, they have the outside dining. And you can't do like other shit. But casinos are still open. He didn't say nothing about casinos. That's why at first I was like, oh, okay, he's doing a good job and stuff. And you got all the other white people calling him Gavin Newsom and all this shit, right? But now I'm starting to see, like, you might not be
who we think you are.
Yeah. The fact is, he didn't even mention casinos. How are casinos? Casinos is like one of the dirtiest places ever. Like,
dirty.
Like the chips, dirty. Everybody, here, you take a chip, I take a chip, I'm going to give you this chip, and you rub this chip, and it got dirt. It's
dirty.
How is a casino still open? Oh, you can't go to church.
You know why? Money.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this whole
same reason why Vegas did not want to shut down. The mayor came out and was like, "Look, man, I don't give a fuck about COVID. We'd open these goddamn casinos back up." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the casinos is up in Vegas, and niggas is going in there, and they ain't got no social distancing, none of that shit. They just in the casino.
Well, no, they do have social. They have protocols in there.
Not from what I saw when my boy was on his Instagram. The niggas, they was at the table. It was bam, bam, bam.
Oh,
like it always.
Some of them, yeah.
So I don't know.
No, I get it, but the fact is, in California, casinos are still open. I mean, it's just so hypocritical, and that's why I look at this whole corona thing like this is some straight bullshit, and it kind of infuriates me. Like, dude, like they're in your pockets that much to where you're not gonna shut them down. I get it. I that's why I just think some of this shit is bullshit. But
I agree.
I'll pass it on to you, my brother.
All right, so let's dig a little deeper. Let's go to somebody that used to be an ex-Steeler, who I still have a little animosity towards.
Ex-Steeler animosity.
Le'Veon Bell.
Why do you have animosity towards that brother? Because he looked out for himself? Because his life as a running back is not going to be that long, so he tried to get his money?
Because I'm going to explain it. Actually,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to explain
it. Go ahead, bro.
So,
go ahead.
Le'Veon Bell right now, is upset about something that we're actually going to talk about later, which is Madden ratings. And to be honest with you, it's not a lot of Madden ratings I agree with, but with his, I definitely do. He was rated, I believe, I could be wrong, at 79 for his Madden rating. But truth be told, Le'Veon, what the fuck did you do last season? Because last time I checked, you didn't really do nothing. Like, you didn't do shit. And shout out to my boy Terry. He always say, shout out to Nip, so I'll say that. That's not much. But no, Le'Veon didn't do shit. Like, he didn't do nothing last season. Like, I don't have the stats in front of me, but it wasn't that impressive.
No, it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you was with the Steelers, you was doing your thing. And I told everybody, I said, look, man.
Yeah, you did.
When he leaves the Steelers, he is not going to be the same player.
You said it.
Because that offensive line allows him to run differently. Just like when he was at Michigan State, he had a great offensive line. The Jets don't have that offensive line. I personally don't know why the fuck he went to the Jets. Don't fucking know.
Oh, we know.
He should have been smart enough to realize that he wasn't going to be the same Le'Veon. But he got his big payday over there. So that's why he went. And I get it. But, I mean, you not the same Le'Veon. So don't expect to be in the 99 club, nigga. You not. That's not going to happen, bro. Like, I don't know what you think you was doing, but that's not it.
And people have to understand, especially these players, they get so butthurt about these ratings, the ratings are based on what you did the previous year. It's not about how you are a player. Le'Veon Bell's a great player. This last year he didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit.
Didn't do nothing. Now it's up to you to change it this year.
Yep. And then he had the nerve to tell Madden at the 6-week update, don't update my shit. Keep it at 79. If I was Madden, I'd have been like, okay. Like, what the fuck? You ain't hurting me.
What? We just delete you off the game. How about that?
Yeah, like, you ain't hurting me. So, I don't know.
Niggas just,
Fuck Le'Veon. That's all I feel.
I say all that, man.
Okay, no, don't fuck Le'Veon. But Le'Veon, I hope you have a great season. I hope the Jets actually make the playoffs for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen, but, you know, hey, we'll hope for it, okay? Okay, Le'Veon? All right, cool. Great. Moving right along. What you got?
Quick side note. I just thought about this.
Yeah.
Buffalo or Patriots? Who taking the division? It ain't going to be the Dolphins. It ain't going to be the Jets.
Ooh, I'm actually... You said it's not going to be the Dolphins? Have you seen what the Dolphins did?
Overrated.
I don't know, bro.
No, it's
Dolphins
paper.
Dolphins is looking good. I would say Buffalo.
Paper.
I would say Buffalo.
They quarterback not good.
Who?
Tua? In college, you look good. I don't know about NFL. Honestly, I don't see it.
Smoking crack. Tua is a good quarterback.
I might be smoking it, but
honestly,
college.
Okay, so I won't say you're right though. I won't say the Dolphins this season, but honestly, now that the Patriots have Cam, that's a tough one because before I felt like it was all Buffalo, Buffalo or nothing. But now that the Patriots have Cam and kind of what we talked about earlier and how the Patriots are going to look different and you're not going to know what to expect, the Patriots might surprise people, man. I'm telling you. The Patriots might surprise people, which pisses me off because I was honestly looking forward to just going off the cliff with them. And I was like, yes! Like, they're going to go back down. It's going to suck. And I don't see that now, man. I don't see that.
They're coming back.
I don't see that. And true, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that. Nope. I was going to say something, but...
Why you not going to say it?
Because I'm going to regret it. I know that's not true.
You going to be like Nick Cannon and apologize?
No. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. I was going to say something, but I'm
okay, don't say that.
Oh, okay.
No, go and say it. Nigga, say it.
I'm going to say it now. I was going to say it's a possibility, and this is wrong. I'm telling you right now before I say it. It's a possibility that the Patriots might actually be better with Cam.
Woohoo, shit.
It's a possibility.
Ooh, nigga.
But I don't know. I gotta do the research on that. I don't want to say that because that's a hot statement. That's a hot statement.
Better,
especially to say that with Tom Brady having 6 rings. That's a hard statement to say. But I will say this: they have a more unpredictable offense. Let's put it that way. Because when Brady's back there, it's first down, run the ball, second down, run the ball, third down, play action, maybe a little dump off to the tight end. They're not really ever gonna go deep. They might go deep every once in a while, but that's the format every time they get the ball. With Cam, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So that opens up the whole playbook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like it could be different. But we'll see, man. Time will tell. Hopefully we get an NFL season and we'll be able to see what he gonna do.
Yeah.
But I know we got sidetracked, but yeah, it's barbershop talk. Whatever.
It is what it is.
We know y'all missed us. we missed y'all too.
Right.
But nah, what you got over there?
No, what you got? I no more.
On me again?
No, I got no more angry man. I'm
I'm
angry out.
Oh, bro, I got some shit for that.
You got more angry man?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
Do you know who Candace Owens is?
She's a coon. But I'm gonna say about Candace Owens before you say your spiel, she's a coon, but she's like like the coons of all coons. Like she says some shit, like and like she doesn't get rattled. That's what I kind of like about it. Like she doesn't get rattled. I mean, she's a coon. I don't like her like that, but the fact that she's just strong in her conviction, she don't. You could insult her. She don't care. Go ahead.
So my angry man is with Candace Owens. To be honest with you, I really didn't know. Because honestly, I be in my own little bubble. I don't really be bothering nobody.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know who the hell Candace Owens was until about a couple of days ago. And it's something that popped up on my YouTube feed, and I watched it. It was about the black card. And she basically said, long story short, that black people abuse the black card. And basically, we try, whenever things don't go our way, we try to throw this like invisible black card out and say, hey, I'm black, I deserve this, I deserve that, I deserve reparations, I deserve this. So her theory was because her grandfather overcame Jim Crow, the KKK, she thinks that all black people should be the same and overcome things. You know what I'm saying? And pull ourselves up by our bootstraps.
Yes.
So she went on to say that her grandfather was like 5 years old. He had to work and he had to do this, and now he owns the home that where he worked at when he was 5. So how come every other person can't do that? Well, my response to Candace Owens is, you don't see a problem in what you just said. You think that it's okay that the fact that your grandfather had to work at the age of 5?
Right.
You think that it's okay that he had to pull himself up by his bootstraps? Because a lot of other races, I'm not being racist, but a lot of other races don't have to do that.
No.
So this invisible black card that you're throwing out, first of all, I personally believe we joke about black cards. You know, we'll say, oh, you don't know a Martin line? Oh, we're going to revoke your black card.
Right.
Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Joking like that. But the black card is not something that we going out to Denny's and be like, hey, put that on my black card. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put that on my black. No, nigga, the black card, that's not what it is. We don't go into interviews and be like, oh, I think you should hire me because here's my black card right here. I've been a member since '86. Like, that's not how it works. Like, the black card is something that in the black community we joke about, I feel, but it's not something that we throw out to benefit us in a way. And tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I don't feel like it's something that's used to leverage or get ahead. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, and that's why I feel like she's wrong, and that's what pissed me off, because she's very adamant about that, and she feels like black people are trying to leverage our skin to get ahead or do something, and that's not it. Like, I feel like we do have, the truth of the matter is we do have it a little bit harder. We do have to honestly pull ourselves up, you know what I'm saying, compared to other races. A lot of times, other races help each other out. A lot of times, the black community, we don't help each other out. And we talk about that a lot, too. Yeah. So, for her to say that, I was very offended by it. So, that's my Angry Man Corner for her. And for y'all, honestly, I feel like you should go watch that YouTube clip, even though I really don't want you guys to give her ratings. But just watch it so you can know who she is
and don't watch nothing else.
Talking about.
Please don't watch nothing else, because at the end of the day, she's a coon. She says all this divisive shit about black people, and she's married to a white dude, so she has to make him happy, make the family happy. So she's a Terry Crews and a bra. So go ahead.
Basically, that's
all she is, and she knows what she's doing. So you can't really give it too much light, but I get it. No.
And that's why I didn't want to spend too much time on it. I wanted to kind of touch bases on it and get over it. Because honestly, when I first saw it, I was really upset. But why let her give that much power?
No, she don't deserve it.
So moving along with other angry mans I got. I was pretty angry, man. We've been going for a minute.
Yeah.
NFL. I'm mad at the NFL, man, for not publicly apologizing to Cap, but forcing Deshaun Jackson to apologize. I'm also mad at Deshaun Jackson for apologizing, because at the end of the day, just like we said with Nick, if you're gonna say something, stand on it. You can apologize. I'm not mad about the apology, but I'm mad that how can I put it? Don't apologize because you was blasted. Like for example, if I do you wrong,
right?
I don't want everybody to call me and be like, hey man, you did TR wrong. You did TR. Okay, all right, TR, let me apologize.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
not genuine.
sincere.
It's not genuine.
Instead of me like giving time and be like, you know what, I really fucked up. Hey man, I'm sorry I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what pissed me off. Don't apologize quick, fast, in a hurry just so you can save face. That was my problem with Nick, and that's my problem with Deshaun Jackson. You apologize fast, and then you want to go out and talk to Julian Edelman and talk to all these people, and you want to go to the Holocaust Museum now. Like, bro, you wasn't even thinking about the Holocaust before.
Absolutely.
So now, why you want to apologize, bro?
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Right.
So,
And know what you're posting beforehand. And know if you know, you can't just throw stuff out there and not know what the ramifications of it. If you,
like, that was some bullshit.
Right. If you're ready to deal with it, deal with it.
That's
but
all
no,
I'm saying.
I agree with you.
But like
1,000%.
I said, I'm mad at the NFL because they forced him to apologize, but they refused to publicly apologize to Cap. Now, it's rumors that they apologize to Cap behind closed doors, but that's not good enough for me. Like, until they publicly apologize to this man, I ain't fucking with it. Like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
So, 2 more, and I'll let y'all go.
Damn. Wait a minute. I can recall that I was an angry man. Not start this segment,
but you gotta understand, man. We haven't done an episode in like a month, so this has been boiling. You know what I'm saying? I've been boiling.
And every day is just something else.
Yeah, something else. Like, I just added to it. Orange County Board of Supervisors.
This nigga went local.
Yeah, I went local on your ass. Orange County, California Board of Supervisors, because there is an Orange County in Florida, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm mad at y'all because it's some bullshit that you guys had the nerve to make a statement that the kids need to go back to school with no mask and no social distancing, but yet you made this announcement on a fucking Zoom call with mask on. What kind of sense does that make? So it's not good for y'all to be in the city hall with each other, hanging out, doing what y'all do, but you want the kids to go and be around this coronavirus and spread germs and do whatever you got to do? That made absolutely no fucking sense. So to be honest with you, in the words of Charlemagne and whatever, that's donkey of the day status to me. That's dumb. You're going to tell the kids they got to go and fucking no mask, no social distancing, but you're going to make that announcement on a Zoom call? Like, come on, man. That was stupid. Thank God. I mean, I know you said what you said about Governor Newsom earlier, but thank God Governor Newsom actually made it today where all schools are going to be online. So that's cool. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
But last but not least.
Dang, still up? I thought that was it.
Nah. Last but not least, Louisville Metro Police Department and the city of Louisville.
Yeah.
Why hasn't justice been served yet, man? That's all I want to know. That's my simple question. I mean, it's clear as day.
You want to break it down for people that don't know?
Yeah, so basically, we're talking, for those who don't know, we're talking about Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor was basically killed in her home. She was asleep. And they had I believe what it's called, no-knock warrant.
Mm-hmm.
And went in her home and literally murdered her. And for some reason, there's still this investigation months later, and nothing has been done. No arrest, nothing. And what's pissing me off is you got these officers that are on vacation in Florida just partying.
You saw that picture where the dude and his family just chilling, like nothing. Everything's all good.
I actually had this post, and honestly, I'm probably gonna post it on our IG later. But it says, so Nick Cannon said white people are true savages. White people get upset. White people got upset. In less than 48 hours, he was terminated. Cops bust in Breonna Taylor's home while she was sleeping and murdered her. Black people are upset, and 4 months later, nothing.
Right.
But yet, you say racism don't exist, and yet you say all lives matter. And my thing to people that say all lives matter, I'm just gonna make it clear as day on some Malcom LEX shit right now.
You fixing the glasses too.
I fix my glasses on this shit. All lives can't matter until black lives do. I'm just gonna drop the mic on that shit, because I mean, I hear it all day long. I see it on Facebook all day long. And the funny thing is, most of the people that are posting all lives matter, we know what race you are. I see you. I know exactly who you are. I know what you're doing. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But until black lives matter, all lives can't matter. That's just simple and plain. That's how I'm gonna end my angry man. Thank you for listening. Yeah.
Man, that was a whole show. He was angry, boy.
I was mad, bro. I was mad.
But it's good that we talk about this here. And
you gotta get
it's
that
good
shit
therapy.
out. You gotta vent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, wow, I was waiting for that.
But yeah. So what we got?
So I think it's on you, my brother.
Oh, it is on me. My bad. So
you keep doing this, or you want me to do it?
Nah, we good. So let's talk about what you watching right now. TV shows and movies. You know what I'm saying? We always kind of do this every now and then.
Yeah.
What you watching?
So TVs. It's funny you say that. So I've been watching The Chi, of course.
Yes.
I watched a show called Renovation Island.
Yeah, me too.
You watch that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That shit crazy.
Me too.
They actually doing the island. That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Watch a show on Netflix called Dead to Me.
Okay.
That to me, I'm not sure if people like it, but I like it. You know.
Hey, do you?
Hannibal. I was watching that show. It was pretty cool.
Is Hannibal an old show or no?
I think it is old because I looked at it and it said 2015. It was on for like a couple seasons.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Netflix right now, and I've been really. And this is hilarious. I've been really watching like South African movies and shows. These South African shows.
I saw your post. That shit was funny.
These niggas are they are crazy and they are over. Like the acting is so over dramatic. It's so extreme. It's like it's hilarious. And there was one scene that I was watching this one movie, and I mean the music and shit is terrible. But anyway, this girl got in a fight at school, right? And her dad was a gangster or something like that, right? So he can't pick them up. I raised you like this. You fighting in school and this and this and that. He driving home, right? And all of a sudden you hear gunshots. Then he looked. He was like, he stopped the car, reached in his glove compartment, took a gun out, and went out. Like, and started shooting the people that was shooting. After he's got through chastising his daughter about fighting at school. It's how I raised you and all this. I'm like,
Baldwin.
yeah. That's Jamaican.
Oh, whatever, nigga. Same shit.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all. Nothing.
Whatever, that's all I know, nigga.
Stupid.
What else you watching? Nigga?
I watched that Affair, the Omar Epps and Nia Long. I mean, you know what it is, and I'm starting to understand.
Same fucking movie, like it's the same shit.
You know what? Netflix is smart because Netflix gets all these movies. They're making good money, but their movies are low key, low budget.
They are.
They're very low budget.
Yeah.
They're nothing fancy about it. They build up such a name that they get these actors to come in and pay them, and they spend nothing on the quality of the shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy. It wasn't bad. You knew what to expect though. But did you watch all of it?
Nah, I didn't watch all of it.
I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, okay.
I watched like maybe like the first 20 minutes.
Just give it a chance. Just
I'm gonna
go.
watch it.
Just
I'm gonna
watch
watch
it
it tonight.
I mean, you probably ain't gonna like that, but just keep watching.
So what I've been watching?
Yeah, I need some more shows.
I've been watching The Shy. Honestly, everything I'm gonna tell you right now, it's nothing new. But watching The Shy, obviously, I love The Shy. I've been watching The Flash, trying to catch up. It's so many fucking seasons.
Damn.
God damn. Like,
I mean, it's like
and
100 episodes a season.
And I'm pissed right now because the season I'm in is terrible. Like, it's like probably the worst one. Because everything else was so fucking good.
Right.
Like season 4,
like,
and it's almost like that nigga got stuck in the sand, and it's just like I can't get out. I'm over there like
That's how I felt, man.
That shit is dry.
Because after season 1, it's like, oh shit, I gotta watch the next one.
Yeah.
It kind of dwindles down.
Season 4 is dry. Like, oh my god, it's so hard to watch. I know you're gonna get mad at me for saying this, but I watch Hamilton. I don't care. Judge me, whatever.
I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm just
Hamilton
like,
was dope. I don't care what nobody said. That shit was dope as fuck.
It's up your alley.
Whatever. Malcom LEX.
Malcom LEX,
that was a good movie, man. I mean, not a good play. Whatever. It was dope.
No.
Ozark. Oh my god. I finally finished Ozark today. That is a fucking dope ass show. Like, if you ain't watching Ozark, let me tell you, I honestly envy you right now because you get to watch season 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about you when you watched it late.
That shit is good. Ozark is the shit.
Trying to think.
And then another movie I watched that I should have actually went to the movie theater and watched it with you. I know you guys went. Is Joker. Joker is fucking crazy.
It is.
It's a crazy ass movie.
It's crazy. That's what I'm gonna say. It's
not good or bad. It's just crazy.
Do you remember when you asked me how Joker was, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, like that's exactly how I felt. Like when I got done watching, I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Exactly.
Like, what
it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just like
because it literally had like no emotion in it. It was just like a movie that like you don't know how to feel about. You're just like, And honestly, I get that same vibe every time I ask somebody. Because I asked my boy Terry about it. I was like, how do you like Joker? He was like,
You don't know what to say.
Like, it's just weird. I don't know.
That's how I feel. It's just...
It is what it is. I guess.
It's crazy.
But yeah, that's all I've been watching, honestly. And Renovation Island, that shit dope.
Yeah.
I watched that. But, no.
But I can't wait. I think it comes out soon is The Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
Second season. I like that one. And I'm not going to... Usually I'll tell you to watch it, but I don't know if you'll like it. You could try it. It's just one of my things.
I started watching it like the first episode, and I really didn't get into it, so I stopped. But I did see that it was very popular on Netflix. So I was like, maybe give it a chance. So I might check it out again.
Yeah.
Getting excited though for September, man.
The Boys.
Well, The Boys. I do like The Boys, even though you don't like it. I do like
I'm gonna try to give it a try again.
It's cool. It's not for everybody, just like Umbrella Academy.
Right, but no, it's cool because I want to because at the ending of it, I was like, oh shoot, like talk about Captain Amazing, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, The Boys, but most importantly, Ghost. Is it Ghost or Power Book 2?
Power Book 2.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited to see where they're gonna take it, and yeah, man. I mean, I'm definitely excited to see where they're gonna take it. They got my boy Method on there. They got Mary on there. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man. I feel like they're gonna do it justice. And honestly, I'm excited. And we didn't even talk about this. For Life is coming back. You remember For Life?
It is?
Yeah.
But it's that soon?
No, they said like October-ish.
Really? That's soon?
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man.
For Life was good.
And Stranger Things, too. Stranger Things is supposed to be coming back, too. So it's a lot of stuff.
Stranger Things, huh?
I love Stranger Things. I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things.
I'm not watching that. I wouldn't watch that. I don't like that. I'm like, it's
hey,
good.
Man, let me tell you something. If you ain't figured out, the Freaking Podcast has opened me and a lot of other people up to a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, I've been watching some crazy. I thought I would probably never watch Ozark. That's my favorite show right now. So
speaking of movies, and it's kind of Angry Man Corner too, but
yeah, go ahead.
I saw the in August, Coming to America 2 is coming out, and I saw the billboard for it. I'm like, you know what? Y'all trying too hard now. Y'all being extra. You extra. Like, nigga, the billboard don't even make me want to see it. How you just mess up a classic like that? Like,
unless the trailer comes out and it's just amazing, I don't think I can mess with it.
And typically with that, when you put all these different comedians and stuff in it, like you're trying to be funny. Even though they did have quite a few comedians in the first one. Well, not a whole lot.
But think about it. They had a lot of comedians in Life, and Life was hilarious. And there was a lot of comedians in Life. Damn near the whole jail thing was all comedians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I just think people these days try too hard. Like, all the stuff. It's just too much.
See. I mean, if it, like I said, if the trailer look good, I'll check it out.
Right. But I said the same thing about Bad Boys. I was kind of like, Bad Boys 4, it was really good.
Bad Boys was good.
It was good.
Bad Boys was good.
You heard Bad Boys?
Bad Boys 4?
Yeah, For Life.
I thought it was.
It's For Life. Remember, Bad Boys 3 was. No.
It was Bad Boys 3, wasn't it?
What was Bad Boys 3?
I don't know.
Because it's Bad Boys For Life. I think it is 3. Because the one was.
Yeah, it was Bad Boys 3. It wasn't.
3. 2 was Johnny Tapia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I think it is.
No, but it wasn't For Life. It was just For Bad Boys FOR, not the number 4. That's why you got confused.
So that was Bad Boys 3. So
Bad Boys 3.
You know when Bad Boys 4 come out, August Alsina is going to be in the movie too, right?
And moving along.
So you didn't hear that? I guess I heard that. I don't even heard that.
And moving right along.
All right.
I'm not talking about them Smiths, man. I'm leaving them alone.
Yeah, all right.
Fuck around and sue us. We have a fucking cease and desist order at our door.
Show him a shoe. One shoe.
Shit, nigga. Beanie B.
Man. All right. The NBA. The players in the bubble. What's your thoughts, my brother?
So, you know what? When I first hit you up about this, remember, you literally bursted my bubble.
I did.
Because I was like, man, I feel sorry for them. They in a bubble. They over there eating shit, making them niggas look like they in jail. And then I was like, hold up. Fuck that. Them niggas eating like us when we go to a fucking hotel. Like, why I feel sorry for them? Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. It's a reason why I feel like LeBron and certain players don't go live in their room. Because you know damn well they got like the big ass suites and shit.
No, hold on.
You know
Let me cut you off. Did you see the picture where they said it was Damian Lillard's birthday and CJ McCullough took a picture in front of his room with some balloons and stuff, like Happy 30th OG or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And the thing, it was a double door. It wasn't a single door like how J.R. Smith.
I'm telling you.
And it had something sweet right there.
I'm telling you. Come on, man. At Disney World, they got suites. Who's staying in them?
Oh, the top dogs.
The owners ain't staying in that fucking bubble. They staying somewhere else, okay? Nigga, LeBron is staying in there. Giannis, anybody that has MVP, they staying up in there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, come on, man. Like, let's don't get it twisted. It's a reason why LeBron refuses to go live. Because, I was watching J.R. Smith.
Me too. I was watching that shit, too.
He was like, I'm going to call LeBron. LeBron was like, denied. He was like, nah, nigga. Shit, you about to show me up in here living good in this suite, nigga, eating caviars and shit.
His live, nigga, J.R. Smith shit was comedy.
Yeah,
he said,
J.R. Smith
he said, what's
fool,
this?
man.
Oh, man, I could use this. It's a
Yeah.
fan? I thought it was earphone. Like, then, like a nigga's fresh out. Like, this nigga was just,
That shit is.
he was being J.R. Smith.
It's a full. I mean, honestly, honestly, I was feeling sorry for him too. Tr. I was like, man,
Yeah,
this shit sucks. Like,
You're
they in this
insane.
bubble. Like, that's terrible. Like, it's almost like jail. They can't do shit. These niggas is out there living their best life. Like, they going on playing, doing golf every day, doing a whole bunch
going
of
fishing.
Shit. Yeah, going fishing,
Getting paid millions of dollars.
to do
Just
that shit.
just to be a regular person for a little bit. Just for a little bit.
It's like, come on, man. So yeah, I had to check myself Because honestly, I was feeling sorry for him. So I really had to
He
check
said he felt sorry for a millionaire.
I really was. I swear. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, these niggas in here eating bad, boy. But they eating like us. So how bad is it really?
Right.
Like, it's not that bad. So
I'm just looking forward to see how they're gonna do this as far as just how it's gonna look. Like, I've seen the courts, but just how the look of it, how is it gonna look when it's on TV? I mean, if UFC could do it, they can too.
Man. I mean, I know we talking about the NBA, but I kind of want to switch gears over to MLB because I got an email yesterday because I'm a Dodger fan, and the Dodgers sent out an email saying, "Hey, we understand people want to be at Dodger Stadium, but what you can do is you can buy." You can buy a cardboard cutout of yourself that we'll put in Dodger Stadium for $200, and it'll sit there the whole season, and that way you can feel like you're in the stadium. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I'll slap the shot at Magic Johnson.
Like, that's some.
Don't he own the Dodgers?
Yeah,
part owner.
So at the end of the day, I mean, obviously the season is gonna look different for baseball, NFL, all that shit. Because honestly, not to get too far ahead, but the NFL is talking about not allowing obviously people to go into the stadiums and only certain stadiums though.
Right.
Like, I think Philadelphia was the first one that was like, the whole season we're not letting nobody go in. But I'm like, damn, what's gonna happen with the Rams and the Chargers, because that's a brand new stadium. So what they about to do?
I think honestly that they're gonna probably push that season back to get it, because they're gonna come out with this vaccine by the end of the year. So they're trying to get close to I think the further we go along, the further it'll be easier to kind of maneuver through it before they get the vaccine. So I think they probably push it back a little so they can, because that's a lot of money. And they talking about, but then they said some of the NFL, they said they gave the owners some of the leeway that, hey, you can control how many you want in there, so it's up to you. Yeah,
I mean, it all depends. I mean, I know we talked about the bubble. You want to kind of move over to the NFL a little bit too?
So anything about the bubble? I'm just, there's nothing really to talk about. It's just I'm just curious to see how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, me too. Any early predictions on who you think gonna win the chip this year?
I don't know nothing, bro, because I don't know. And the thing is, I'm a LeBron fan, so I know if he loses, he lost, it's gonna be another loss. But if he wins, it's gonna be an asterisk behind that. So I don't even care.
That whoever wins the championship, it should be an asterisk next to it because of how the bubble and the season and all that stuff. Like, should it be something special for them?
I don't want to take away from somebody like that, because everybody's on an even playing field, right? So everybody has a disadvantage. So I mean, at the end of the day, you got a hoop, a ball, a court. Just play ball.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. Honestly, I mean, obviously I'm a Laker fan. I'm pulling for the Lakers, but I mean, if it's not them, I damn sure don't want it to be the Clippers. I'll tell you that, just because of the rivalry. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be competitive. I do feel like it is going to be competitive because people really want to play. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing the games. I mean, it gives us something to watch because we don't have shit to really watch as far as sports right now. So, being able to, pull up on a Friday night and watch some basketball, like, I'm cool with that.
And my thing, too, a lot of people they should just cancel the season, all this stuff. But it's easier said than done. First of all, these people, this is their career. This is their life.
Yeah.
And yes, they make millions of dollars doing it, but oh well, they worked hard and they deserve it. Yeah. So you can go to your job. Why they can't go to their job?
True, facts.
You know what I mean? So
they're making a lot more than we are. Shit.
Right, and at the end of the day, we have to move through this whole situation accordingly. It's something that's going to be a part of us for a little bit or whatever. So until then, we can't just stop life. Absolutely. That's one thing I hate. You can't just stop living because it's around. You just have to circumvent and just move accordingly. That's all.
Absolutely. So moving right along to the NFL, some people in the NFL got some fat paydays. Shit, anybody got a phone number to Patrick Mahomes so I can borrow $5? Because that nigga got broke off. Well deservingly though, might I add. I mean, so for those who don't know, Pat Mahomes got $500 million. What is it? 10-year deal?
10 years. 10 years.
Yeah, which is that's a long ass deal. I didn't even know they did deals like that in the NFL, but
I think
10-year.
I think Culpepper has something similar to that, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, he got 10-year, $500 million, which is crazy. So he'll be a Chief for life, 9 times out of 10. And Myles Garrett also got broke off, which is the highest paid defensive player in history. Yes. $125 million, 5-year extension. I mean, I'm gonna say congratulations to the brother. You know what I'm saying? He deserved it. He was definitely out there doing work. I feel like both of those players deserve that payday.
Right. But I'm glad that he got it after what happened because
yes,
they could have screwed him because of what happened, whatever. But they gave him what he deserved, and I think I'm still saying Rudolph started that shit. Randolph, whatever the fuck his name is, your quarterback.
I mean, don't blame it on me. That nigga, we know. I know what the hell he said. I told
right.
y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't agree with that shit.
Right.
I mean, point blank, period. So at the end of the day, like Miles definitely should have got paid. He was doing his thing before then.
Yes.
So I mean, he deserves that money. You know
definitely.
What I'm saying? And I'm actually glad the Browns didn't screw him. I'm sad that he's in the same division as me, so I got to face him for the next whatever. But, I mean, he definitely deserves to get paid. At the end of the day, get paid, my brother. I ain't going to knock, you know what I'm saying, no pork chop out of your hand if you don't knock one out of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool, sugar-free. But speaking of contracts.
When we getting our contracts? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Soon, my brother, soon.
Holla at us, Viacom. Shit, you need some black
I ain't going to apologize for shit.
I ain't going to apologize for shit.
Nah, but Dak Prescott, man. He signed that tender, and he had a chance to do an extension like a day. I think it's yesterday. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, the nigga didn't want to sign it. So, honestly, I'm kind of happy because he might not be a Cowboy next year. I don't, because it sounds like they don't want to give him what he wants, and he's probably going to walk.
I think he will. I think he will be a Cowboy next year. I think Dak is doing something, and I'm surprised. Honestly, to knowing you and knowing how you feel, I'm surprised you actually don't see it the way I see it. And it's probably because you're being biased because, for one, you're a Cowboy fan, and for two, you hate Dak.
Yeah.
But
not hate him, but just dislike his actions.
He's betting on himself. So how can you be mad at somebody that's betting on himself?
But he don't deserve. See, the thing is, Patrick Mahomes got that money, so he think he need to have that money. That's the fucking thing.
That's what I don't agree with. I don't agree with Dak being paid that much money. I do believe he should be paid.
He getting $31 million for this year.
Yeah,
that's enough.
But that's with the franchise tag. Before then, he was still on his rookie contract.
No. But I'm saying, I think they're probably trying to offer him like around $30 million. I think he wants more than $30 million.
And that's crazy.
That's the thing I have with him. Is like, you want more than what you worth. You didn't do shit, nigga. If it wasn't for Zeke, you wouldn't be shit.
Okay. So let's talk about these Madden ratings real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to run through certain people. I'm not gonna go through all of them because it's a
right,
lot, man. But let's just start with the easy one, the 99 Club. So for those who don't know, Madden releases their ratings early before the game comes out. They have, obviously, the people that are elite. They get the 99 rating, which basically means that they gonna Michael Vick the damn game and be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And so the people that was in the 99 Club was Patrick Mahomes, which I think well deserving.
Mm-hmm.
Should definitely get 99. Christian McCaffrey, 99. I agree with that. Michael Thomas, agree.
But damn, I'm a Christian McCaffrey fan. Don't get me wrong, but 99,
I think he deserves it. What's your beef with it? Put like this, if he's not 99, what do you think he should be?
At least a 97, probably 97, not 99, 97. Because to me,
so if we're gonna say that, what do you think he's lacking that would drop him down to a 97?
I guess his pass blocking is okay. I'm just trying to think as far as him running between the numbers. But you know what? Scratch what I said. He deserves it. I'm not gonna.
Aaron Donald also got 99, well deserving. I mean, he wears the number 99, so I mean,
even though statistically,
that's like his fifth or sixth season in a row, I believe, getting the 99 rating.
Yeah, even though he really didn't do too much, but he got double team, I guess, this year. So yeah, he's dominant. So yeah, go ahead.
So this last person, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't agree with him getting 99 rating.
Who? Are you better not?
Stephen Gilmore.
Stephon Gilmore?
Stephon Gilmore.
You're fucking crazy. He's a lockdown corner.
Okay.
And you forgot one person too.
No, that was it. Michael Thomas. Oh, Michael Thomas. I said it, but you didn't hear me. Michael Thomas, he did well deserving.
Okay. Stephon Gilmore is a lockdown. Yes, he is. That nigga's. You don't like the Patriots. We get it. But don't let that blind your judgment right now.
We're going to see what he do this year. We're going to see.
But it's based on last year, my nigga.
Okay.
Stephon Gilmore is a lockdown corner, my nigga. That nigga deserves. He won MVP. He won defensive MVP too.
Okay. So let's talk about the top running backs too. So we said Christian McCaffrey was at 99.
Yep.
We got Derrick Henry at 93, which I think is a good
Did you
rating.
send it to me?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I see pass.
I did send it to you.
Corner safeties.
You fucking on my podcast right now.
My bad, bro. Okay, you read it.
Number 3.
Oh, I see it.
Nick Chubb at number 3, 92. Zeke at 92. I think Zeke honestly should be higher than that, personally. I think Saquon at number 5, 91 overall should be higher than that. Dalvin Cook at 91. Aaron Jones at 90. Joe Mixon, 89. Josh Jacobs, 88. And I believe Alvin Kamara is way too low at 88.
Yeah, he should be in the 90s.
I think Alvin Kamara should at least be a 90, maybe 91-ish. This is the one I had a lot of beef with. I'm going to be honest with you. The top quarterbacks. So, number 1, we said Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Russell Wilson, 97. Agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson, 94. I think Lamar's a little low at 94. But
Low?
That's just me. I think he's low at 94. You think he should be dropped?
I think he's okay.
Okay. Drew Brees. Fuck Drew Brees. Let me just point that out.
Okay.
Should be as a 93. I personally believe that that's okay for Drew. I mean,
it's fine.
I mean, personally, like my personal feelings for Drew, fuck Drew Brees, like I said, but
right.
whatever. He 93, cool, whatever. Tom Brady at 90. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Why?
I just maybe because I'm picturing him being older, and I feel like he's falling off, but he really didn't fall off.
No.
So maybe
he's been like over 95 for years.
So yeah, maybe 90's cool. 90's cool.
Nice.
This is the one I don't agree with. Aaron Rodgers, 89.
Yes, he's 89.
He's not in the 90 deal?
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
I think it was perfect. It's based, like I said, it's based on the previous year. They struggled. They didn't do too much.
That's true.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he wasn't. I think he struggled.
Matt Ryan at 87.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Deshaun Watson at 86.
Yep.
Dak at 84.
He should be at 70, but whatever.
You a fucking hater, man. Carson Wentz at 84.
Sure.
And you know what? You know who I was tripping off of? I was like, where's Ben at? But like you said, it's based off of last year. So Ben didn't play. I get it.
He was sexual assault on women. Go ahead.
Fucking asshole. Whatever. Top pass rushers. We got JJ Watt at 98. I'm like, why they kids couldn't give JJ 99? Like, come on, one fucking thing. Like, just give him a fucking 99. That's
I think because he got hurt, so he couldn't really finish the season.
Khalil Mack at 97.
You
think he'd be lower or
maybe lower? He ain't really done too much.
You know what? I hate to say it because I like Khalil Mack, but I agree with
I like him too.
He didn't do shit,
but he didn't really do too much. They going based off years before.
We got Vaughn 97. I think it should be lower for Vaughn too. Vaughn didn't do shit last year.
No.
Fletcher Cox. I fucking hate his last name. Number 5, 96. Cameron Jordan, I feel like should be higher. That nigga be beasting.
Yeah, I think
he's at 96. He
that's rightfully so.
He could be higher though. He could. Chandler Jones 95.
No, Chandler Jones needs to be at 97.
I agree with that.
97, 98.
I agree with that.
He needs to be higher than Khalil Mack.
I think Myles Garrett could honestly be higher.
Yes.
But because of the season and you know what I'm saying, what happened, that's probably what dropped.
Right,
him.
but if he would have played that whole season, he probably been 99.
He would have been 99 for sure. Chris Jones 92. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, Calais Campbell. You know, Calais Campbell been doing this for years, and he's still.
That's a beast.
He just amazing.
So you want to talk about cornerbacks and safeties, or you?
Yeah, I want to see something right here. Richard Sherman is 92.
Yeah, that's bullshit to me.
That's bullshit.
Jalen Ramsey 94. Honestly, the rest of this list, I'm not gonna really go through all of them. I'm cool with it.
Right, Tre'Davious White, cool. He could be a little higher. Jair Alexander, I don't know too much about him. Marlon
I like
Humphrey.
Darius Slay Jr. He could be a little bit higher.
Yeah, Casey Hayward's pretty good. Byron Jump.
To be honest with you, I'm personally kind of upset with the safety list.
Oh, let me see.
And the reason why is because I feel like Minka should be on there. I like Minka, and I feel like Minka.
He's not on here?
He's not on there. He's not in the top 10. And that surprised the hell out of me. And I even tagged him.
Sure?
I tagged him on Instagram. I was like, "Where the hell are you at, bro?" Like that surprised the hell out of me.
Dude, that's bullshit.
He's not in top 10.
He should definitely be on top 10.
Minka balled out this year.
No, he did. He came. Y'all traded for him. Y'all got him.
Man. So that's the only one I have beef with.
Jamal Adams, Tyrann Mathieu. Damn, Harrison Smith is number 1.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
Harrison Smith is a beast, but I didn't expect him to be.
So that's the only person I really got beef with. But did you see the tight end list too? Let's talk about tight end. Let's get this real quick. Tight end and wide receiver list.
Okay.
So the tight end, we got Greg Kittle at 90.
George Kittle.
George Kittle. I'm sorry, George Kittle at 98.
Definitely deserves it.
Travis Kelce 97. Gronk at 95.
He just came in back to 90.
Came back in the league at 95. Like, come on, man, that's crazy. Zach Ertz at 90. Austin Hooper 89. Evan Ingram, who I think is a fucking beast, at 88.
Yeah.
Jared Cook 87. Mark Andrews, I don't know who the fuck that is, 86.
He played for Baltimore. He was eating y'all niggas up.
Oh, probably shit. I don't watch them games because we be getting our ass kicked. 86. Greg Olsen. And Greg Olsen just got traded. He
got signed on for the Seahawks.
Yes. And then Darren Waller 85 to round off the top 10
Right.
for the tight end.
And I like George Kittle at number 1 because not only can he pass and get on the field, he could block his ass off. And he's like the prototypical tight end.
Yeah.
Prototypical tight end. Like, he deserves it for sure.
So let's go. Last but not least, top wide receivers. I don't know if I have a lot of beefs with this list. I'm kind of cool with it. Number 1, like we said earlier, Michael Thomas.
Definitely deserves it.
99. DeAndre Hopkins, 98.
Yep.
Julio Jones, 97.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill, 96. And this is my only problem with Tyreek Hill though. Every other thing in Madden, he has a 99. Speed, acceleration, everything. So how the hell did he get 96?
Because he's
like, the only thing I think that's not 99 is his catching, but everything else is 99.
Because he has something that's bringing. He's not his probably his awareness and all this stuff. Because he's not a typical.
Probably.
He wasn't really supposed to be a receiver. He's just a speedster on special teams.
Fast.
But he shouldn't be a 96. I think Devontae Adams should be higher than him. But
Devontae Adams 94. Amari Cooper 93. Stephon Diggs 92. Mike Evans 92, which I think could be a little bit higher, but that's just me.
He had too many drops. That's
Odell Beckham at 91. That's kind of tough because Odell didn't really have a great season, so I think they kind of giving him love just because.
Right. I mean, you still got to give him love because who the player he is.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're just showing him love just because. Keenan Allen, personally, I feel like was beastie this year.
Yeah,
he could definitely be higher.
He could be higher, definitely.
But he rounds it off at number 10, 91. So yeah, I mean. Honestly, y'all go check out Madden. Me personally, I don't really fuck with Madden, but I just kind of wanted to give y'all the ratings. And it is what it is, man. The NFL. Hopefully we get a season. If we do, we'll see what happens. As y'all know, go Steelers. I mean, he gonna say go Cowboys, but our team ain't gonna do shit this year.
Well, we got a new coach and another quarterback. We'll do better more than y'all.
Yeah, still ain't gonna do shit this year. Anyway, so. Let's get to it, man. We know what everybody came for. For those who don't know, we started our first episode with the top 20 West Coast list, man. And let me tell you, it was crazy. I've been fighting with this man across this table since that list came out to do a top 20 East Coast. And we battled and battled and battled. And it's finally here for y'all today, man.
Yeah.
And it's a long time coming, but we decided for the 20th episode, we're going to drop it for y'all. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it, man. I already know it's going to be beef.
It's because I'm looking at this list now. I'm like, ugh. I didn't surprise myself.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Top 20 East Coast rappers. And before I say anything, let's just make it perfectly clear. This is our list.
Yes.
Okay? This is our list, the Freaking Podcast list. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Right.
I don't care.
Another thing too is this is top 20 rappers, not lyricists. Yes. Rappers.
This is not groups.
Right.
This is not. This is East Coast. Let me make it clear too. This is
East Coast.
It's not the down south.
Right.
It's not the Midwest. We're not talking about like people from Chicago or North Carolina. Like those aren't on this list. This is East Coast. That's it. East Coast. So let's make that perfectly clear. All right, so let's start it off.
Okay.
At the bottom, like we always do.
Number 20.
Number 20. Who you got?
Jordan Lucas.
Ooh. I actually like that. Ooh, you came with some heat, young sir. Oh, okay. I'm feeling like Will, huh?
Who'd you have?
I have Fat Joe.
He's not even on my list, but okay.
So how we gonna do this? I like Joyner.
I gotta put Joyner.
I say, that's. So are we gonna take Fat Joe off completely, or are we just gonna kind of
we'll parking lot that.
Okay, so we parking lot Fat Joe.
Parking lot Fat Joe, yeah. So whatever we don't, we'll parking lot. We'll try to squeeze.
And I got a feeling you gonna hit me with some curveballs like that.
I got a lot of curveballs.
I wasn't even thinking about Jordan Lucas.
You might be looking at me crazy after
this.
I ain't
gonna lie, I like Jordan Lucas a lot. Jordan Lucas' last album for y'all. If y'all ain't listened to it, it was kind of nice.
Right.
So let's go ahead and keep it moving. 19. I got Slick Rick.
Yeah, you doing all time, huh?
Yeah, it's all time.
Because I got ASAP Rocky.
If I have to choose between those two, I gotta go Slick Rick, bro. Like, come on, I gotta go Slick.
But I like Slick Rick.
ASAP Rocky in the top 20 East Coast rappers
because you know what?
Time.
I'm just doing it based on I was in the top 20 rappers. I wasn't saying all time like that, but
so you said okay. So before we go,
we should talk about this before.
Yeah, we should have, but this is barbershop.
I thought it was the top 20. Like it's
so you talking about top 20 right now?
Just overall, I guess. And I'm not And I don't see the thing with this is with the top 20. I don't want to give it to somebody just because they came before and stuff like that. I want to get people who are around now.
So let's have the argument then. We got 1919. You got ASAP. State your argument for ASAP. I'm gonna say my argument for Slick.
I think ASAP had I think it was like 3 albums, all good albums. I like that he has a little down south flow too with it, but no, he's very.
See, I personally didn't put ASAP on. I thought ASAP was down south. Where's ASAP from?
New York.
Oh, I didn't.
He's
know
from
that.
Harlem.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought he was from down south. So when I think of
I think
ASAP,
he's from Harlem, yeah.
I think of down south.
Right, that's what it is. But
That's
no,
what it is. I mean, obviously, historically, I'm going with Slick, and I don't want to use that for my advantage. Throw out my black card like Candace Owens said.
Yeah.
But I mean, Slick. I mean, come on, Slick fucking red.
Go ahead. I mean,
Like, come on, bro.
nah. I mean, top 20 rappers.
We can parking lot ASAP though. We can parking lot.
Parking lot.
But I don't know if I would want to put ASAP that much higher though. To be honest with you.
And the thing with this is, I didn't. You ain't gonna like this list I got. Fuck it. Let's roll.
Fuck it. We're gonna roll with it.
Let's roll.
Because it's gonna change with my list. So whatever.
Right. This puts Slick great.
So we're gonna do Slick. It's gonna change on my list. We'll adapt with it. Fuck it. 18. Who you got?
Meek Mill.
I like Meek. I got Jada Kiss at 18.
Too low.
Too low. So we're gonna parking lot Jada for later.
That's fun.
I like Meek. I'll go with Meek. I didn't honestly. I had Meek as an honorable mention on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, niggas is not gonna like this list, bro.
No.
Give a shit. 17. I got Fab.
That's way too low.
It's all time. Wait till I get higher. Who you got at 17?
Lil' Kim.
I didn't even put Lil Kim on my list. What's your argument for Lil Kim?
She's a great rapper. She's not. She's my second favorite female rapper, but
Who you first? Just out of curiosity.
Nicki Minaj. She's the greatest female rapper of all time.
Lil Kim, we'll give it to Lil Kim at 17.
Yeah.
Who did I say at 17? I said Fab. So we got Fab. Just to let you know, we got Fab, we got Jada Kiss, and Fat Joe in the parking lot. So we can throw them in later.
Ooh, this list gonna be ugly.
16. I got Q-Tip.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I got Killer Cam.
I don't have Cameron on my list at all. Personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably gonna say something that niggas ain't gonna like. I don't like Cameron, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan.
Okay. Pull who you want.
So, Q.
I mean, sure.
It's of all time. You gotta think about this.
Right.
I feel like I got a feeling we're gonna have to do this list over again.
I think so.
We're gonna throw it out. We promise y'all we're gonna do it, so we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. We might have to come back
But
to
we
this.
might have to edit it and come back. I mean, this might be episode 21. We're gonna fix it.
Yeah, then come back episode 22, then redo it.
I mean, whatever.
But 21, I mean.
But whatever. We already here now. We already fucking deep in this shit. So let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
15. I got Mos Def.
Damn, you really no.
Who you got?
No, he's a great actor, but he ain't put enough shit out for me to be.
Okay, who you got?
Beanie Siegel. The Broad Street Bully.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Beanie, and I didn't even put him on the list.
Right, because people think East Coast is New York.
Because of that, I am gonna put him on the list because I fuck with Beanie Siegel. So I forgot about Beanie.
Okay.
Now keep in mind, we got people in the parking lot. I don't want to forget about them because we've done that before. And we might, honestly, Fat Joe, we might forget about him. But Jada and Fab, I know for a fact. Got
no, they own this list.
Okay. 14, I got Big Pun.
I had too much care. I mean, Big Pun was a good lyricist. I got Method Man.
I got Method Man higher.
What? No number.
I got Method Man at 7.
Shit, you gonna be mad at me? Shit.
I'm Method at 7.
Our list is not gonna match.
So to be honest with you, we have 14 right now, right?
No, we had.
If I had to, okay, so I had a question for you. Let's throw a complete curveball. This is our shit. Fuck what everybody else gonna say. If you had to choose between Big Pun and Fat Joe, who would you choose?
I wasn't into neither of their music. I had to put Fat Joe because he had more hits and stuff like that. He's been around longer.
What I'm saying. Like, so I don't know if I want to put Fat Joe at 14, but what would you say if I decided to put Fat Joe at 20 and maybe move everybody else up? Does that make sense?
Okay, how about this then? Let's make it easier. We want to take Jordan Lucas off the list because he does deserve it, but we're doing all time.
So okay,
it's too early for him to. He definitely honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Because I'd say all the time I was like top 20. When I think top 20, my top. I guess it's people I like, so it's like.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Honorable mention though. So that leaves us with 14 though. Who going on 14? Who did you say at 14 again?
Method Man.
I think that's too low for Meth, man. To be honest, I think that's too low. I mean, I'll put him there, but I think that's low. And you think it's too low for Jada or Fab too, right? For the fillers that we got.
Well, you can. Okay, I'll give you that. Since I have on list, you can put. I would say this. You can put Jada in that spot then.
At 14.
Yeah.
All right. So moving right along, we got 13. I got ODB. New York.
But it's like all time. But you're just missing like the most recent cats too in the last 20 years.
Oh, bro, I'm getting there. They're a lot
well,
higher.
not number 13 is 50 Cent.
I'm cool with that only because I got 50 at 12. So I can easily slide 50 at 13.
Okay.
Okay. So since I have 50 at 12, who you got at 12?
Ghostface.
Okay, I can do that. All right, so like I said, I have 50 at 12. For 11, I had Redman.
I got Redman a lot higher.
How you got Method lower and Redman higher?
Redman's one of the greatest MCs of all time.
Method Man is dope too.
No, he's dope, but Redman is better.
So who you got at 11 then?
I had Jada at 11.
Can we put Fab at 11?
I'm with that.
All right.
I'll take that. You ain't gonna like my list.
I know I'm not gonna like your list. I don't like your face. Number 10, I got KRS-One. I don't even like KRS.
No, but DMX. Take him off.
I'm cool with that. Let me tell you why I'm cool with that. I got DMX.
Because you're doing
KRS-One at 9, so I'm cool with that.
No, but you got KRS-One on there because his history. You have to put him. I'm not doing. See, my list is not based on like I have to do it. No, I'm doing based on what I.
Okay, and I respect that, but I just did it because I did.
Right.
I was like, I gotta throw him in there somewhere. But no, DMX. I had DMX at 9, so I'm cool with DMX at 10. Who you got at 9?
Wale. What? You can't.
Ooh, I'm mad. No, I'm doing that because I'm mad at myself because I fuck with Wale and I for some reason left him off this.
But
list.
that's the purpose. Everybody
don't know
when you
why.
see the thing is when you think about the East Coast, you think New York music. There's niggas outside of New York who are killing New York,
and I think that's my problem. But see, my problem is, do I want to put Wale over everybody else that we have on this list?
I mean, my thing is, I'm not gonna take away for somebody that just because somebody else has more history or whatever, compared to somebody who's very talented, who's a great lyricist, who puts good music together.
That's tough, TR. That's tough.
Because the problem is, we always all the time list is always the same. It's B.I.G. Is this?
No, I'm letting you know right now.
Down projects, and it's just
keep listening to this list. It's not what you think it is. Trust me.
I hope not.
It's not.
You gotta put Wale in somewhere.
I'm gonna roll with you, man. I'm gonna roll with you on that one because I honestly I'm mad at myself for not putting him on the list.
Right.
Personally,
right.
I fuck with Wale. Like Wale said, it's complicated.
So next one you can put whatever because I had Fabulous at 8.
So I know a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I got Nas at 8.
That's fine.
Okay.
I had him pretty low, so yeah. Nas is overrated.
I'm saying it too. Nas is overrated. The only Nas album I really like is Godson. The only Nas song I really like is One Mic. And yeah, I said it. That's Malcom Lex, Lex No Luther, whatever you want to call me. I said it. Nas is overrated.
Yeah, like They Shooting made you look. Okay, cool.
Not really. Yeah.
We got to stir it up right now. Niggas ain't gonna like this.
So number 7. We moving to this list kind of fast too.
I know.
Number 7. I got METHOD, man. So I got. Who you got?
Nicki Minaj.
Fuck no. And you know what? It's always that one person that on the list. Like last time it was Tyler the Creator. No. Nicki Minaj is not in the top 10.
Let me tell you. Okay, hold on. First of all.
No.
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not apologizing for this one later, like I did Tyler. Tyler, I did apologize for. I'm not apologizing for.
Let me tell you something.
Hell no.
Nicki Minaj People don't like her because her attitude. They really don't fuck with her. Whatever. She is so talented that she's killing a lot of dudes out here. Like, she is better than a lot of dudes. I admit, like, I think it was the Pink Print or the first one. There's a lot of singing on there, and she had her fan base. But lyrically, have you heard Roman's Revenge? Have you heard The Monster?
Yes, I've heard it.
Have you heard Up All Night with Drake?
I've heard it.
No, you haven't. You haven't. This girl is killing a lot of dudes. She's top 10 lyrics. I will say this.
I don't know.
Okay, look. I'm gonna say this though, and okay, you got to give me this. You have to give me this. Say you're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna tell you right now. I will take her off that, even though I think I'm biased. I think she's personally top 10, whatever. You have to replace her with Lil' Kim. You have to.
I'm willing to do that switch. I'm willing to put Lil' Kim at 7 and put Nicki at 17.
No, not switch.
What are you saying?
You can do whatever we want, Lil' Kim. Nicki Minaj is better than Lil' Kim.
So you saying put Nicki at 17?
Who was you gonna put at?
So you saying put Nicki at 17, where Lil' Kim is at? That's what you saying?
Yeah, and you can put Lil' Kim wherever.
So Lil' Kim, honorable mention.
Yeah,
We're gonna knock her off.
Yeah.
And then put Nicki at 17.
you have to. And people are not gonna like that because people fuck more with Lil' Kim and stuff. But lyrically,
Fucked up that Nicki's on top of Meek, but whatever.
hey, it's not the first time.
Not the first time. Oh.
But people, I guess, you gotta get out of her attitude. Like when Remy Ma dissed her, and she dissed her back. I thought Nicki Minaj's diss is way better than Remy Ma. The thing about Remy Ma's, the Remy Ma tried to come out with Remy Ma's wasn't even all that because she didn't even.
In the words of Remy Ma, are you dumb? Like, nigga.
Remy Ma didn't even write. She didn't write her own shit because she tried to come out with another one and it was trash. It was booty, and you could tell she didn't write her own shit.
All right, so we still have the problem with who's at number 7 then.
You put whatever. I don't care.
I mean, it's up to you.
Go ahead. What'd you have?
I told you I had Method Man. So put Method Man at 7?
That's fine if you have to.
All right. I mean, I respect Method.
No, I do too.
All right, so number 6, who you got?
Redman.
I got Busta Rhymes at 6.
Nope. No. And you gonna
What? He don't
way too low.
He way too low or don't deserve to be on the list?
Way too low.
Okay.
Busta is. We can get to it.
All right, so if you want, okay. Wait, do we have Redman on the list yet? No.
No.
Redman a 6. All right,
Yes.
I'm cool with that.
Yes.
I'm cool with that.
Ask Eminem who his favorite lyricists are. He'll tell you. Redman, Jay-Z, Nas.
Oh, fuck with Eminem saying? Like, fuck him.
Well, he's one of the fuck him, but he's one of the best lyricists. Anyway.
All right, so number 5. We get to the top 5. It's about to get ugly.
Yeah. So I had Nas, but you put him at 8. That's fine. So you can. Who you have at number 5?
I got Rakim.
That's fine. I didn't have him on the list. That's fine. But Rakim didn't. Lyricists, yeah. That's why I didn't think about lyricists. Lyricists, but we're not talking about rappers. Yeah. I'm talking about lyrically, of course. You can't. But just putting songs together, like he was supposed to come out with Dr. Dre and never did, and it's just like.
He came out with he had like a couple singles.
No, he was supposed to come out with albums with Dr. Dre. That's what I'm saying.
All right, moving along because it's about to get.
Oh, it's about to be ugly right now. It's about to
Number
get
4. Who you got?
Busta Rhymes.
I got Biggie at number 4.
I got Busta Rhymes. I got Biggie at number 2. I'm not moving Busta. The thing about Busta Rhymes is Busta did it with the leaders of the new school. He did it on his own. The nigga he's lyrically gifted. He makes great songs, great music videos. He doesn't get the credit that he fucking deserves. And guess what? I'm gonna give him his credit. Busta Rhymes is number 4. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He's better than Nas, better than anybody you can think of. He would be top 3, whatever, compared to, but you got other people in front of him. However, Busta Rhymes doesn't get the credit he deserves. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll give it to you. Number 4, Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, thank you.
Who you got at number 3?
I had Pac. Oh, and we gotta talk about that.
We'll talk about that. Okay. But I have LL Cool J at number 3.
No.
Why? So LL Cool J don't get no respect for being on the list, top 20?
He does, but I don't know where he fits in on this. Somebody got to go then. LL Cool J. I think LL Cool J is overrated too. He's good. No, I'm not gonna show LL Cool J like that. But
I don't know how I feel about it because I'm gonna be honest with you. For the first time, I'm gonna be honest with you when it comes to this list. I'm putting LL Cool J for historical reasons,
right?
Not for how I personally feel about him,
right?
So if I had to take it out how I personally feel about him, he wouldn't be on my top.
That's how I felt.
So because that, I'm taking him off the list.
Yeah. Because
at the end of the day, I have to be true to myself.
Right.
And I'm only putting them on there for historical reasons. I'm not doing that.
Right. You do it because the guys at hip hop say you have to.
Yeah.
It's blasphemous if you don't.
So, and honestly, this is our list. So, fuck it.
Right.
So, number 3, who you got? You said you put?
Oh, number 3, I had Pac, I think. Yeah, Pac. We're going to explain why Pac is on the East Coast list, like we did before.
I had Pac higher on my list.
But explain why Pac is on.
But Pac is on the list, for those who don't know.
And I found something else yesterday.
I know this is blasphemous. And for those who don't know, who don't listen to the first episode, go back. Pac was not on the top 20 West Coast list for a reason. I know this is blasphemous. I know people don't like talking about this, but this is the truth, man. Pac is an East Coast rapper. Pac is from New York. He moved to Baltimore. And then when he was, 13 or 14, or maybe even a little bit older than that, he moved to the West Coast. He moved to Oakland, I think. Or maybe even older than that.
Right.
I don't personally consider Pac a West Coast rapper. Anybody that knows anything about his story will tell you the same. He's an East Coast rapper.
And when you said this originally, it took me a lot to digest this.
Yes.
And when I thought about it and I watched the movie, like I told you, I watched the movie the other day, and I'm like, he was really playing us.
Yeah.
Like he played West Coast.
And I know y'all don't like to hear it. Trust me, I understand.
But let me tell you.
The truth is the truth, man.
Get that baby some juice.
He played us. He played the West Coast.
Hold on, and when you said that, and I did some research and I found something yesterday. Do you know who else is from the West Coast? The East Coast? The Outlaws. I did not know that. They're from New Jersey. Fatal Hussein is from New Jersey.
Why do y'all think that him and Biggie was so close? You thought that was just a happenstance, nigga? They supposedly they knew each other from the block. Like they knew each other. It was all
That's crazy. And I was like, when I saw New Jersey and I saw Fatal Hussein, it said the Outlaws. Wait, what? I didn't know this.
All I'm saying is, man,
and that's why he wanted Death Row East.
That's why a lot of his beefs were niggas on the East
Coast, right?
He knew them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They was his boys. You know what I'm saying? Who did say that? Michael Blackson. Those are my niggas. You know what I'm saying? He fucked with them.
Right.
Mobb Deep, all them. He knew them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
damn. Mobb Deep, we reject your deposit. We shook Dre punk ass. Now you got the closet.
And if you watch the movie, truth be told, it shows it clear as day. First thing he did when he got out, California Love. How the song go? Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Come on,
California dreaming, yeah. You live here. What you dreaming about?
Come on. I don't know, man. I know, like I said, I know it's blasphemous. I know people from Cali, we love Pac and that's our guy, but truth be told, that's not our guy.
I had to come to grips with it.
And I mean, I hate to even bring him up, but the person that we really should be riding for, that we don't ride for, is Ice Cube. He's been loyal to the soil since day one.
Yes.
And that's why he is the number 1 West Coast rapper of all time. Yeah. That's why he was number 1 on our list.
Yes.
Truth be told.
You're right.
So, for those who don't know, I highly recommend you go watch All Eyes on Me. It's a good movie. I like it personally. But it tells you clear as day who Pac truly is and how the story went down. So, truth is the truth, man. He's an East Coast rapper.
He is. Especially his homeboys. I didn't know they were from New Jersey. That's crazy.
Shit without your homeboys. So, number 3, you said we got Pac. Number 2, you said we got Biggie, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course, we got number 1.
Number 1.
No argument there.
No argument there. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. And I already know first of all, who you got at number 1? Because I got a feeling you got a curveball for me.
No, just playing. Jay-Z.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Jay-Z, he lyrically, songs, everything, he's timeless. He still puts shit out. Then you can't deny him.
You can't deny him, man. You can't deny that man that number 1 spot. So let's go through it real quick, and we'll start at the bottom like we always do.
Okay.
Honorable mentions, we got Joyner and Lil' Kim, which I think are good honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Especially Joyner. Lil' Kim, we argued about that, but it's cool. She honorable on the list. 20, we got Fat Joe. I'm putting Fat Joe just strictly for hits because the dude make hits. He makes hits.
I will give you that. Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, do I think he should be higher? No, I think he's at a perfect spot right there. Slick Rick, we got him at number 19. And to be honest with you,
Take the nigga. Thank you. Take him off. I told you. You see the thing with this is
I'm torn, man, because like you said, the gods of hip hop will look at this list and be like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is,
it's not the God's list.
Historically, he should be on the list. Do a Slick Rick. I want to say the art of storytelling, but storytelling, whatever it is.
The art of storytelling.
Like that song is dope. Like I love that fucking song.
Right.
But if I can be truthfully honest with you.
He's not. It's no slight against him. It's so much out there. He's not in the top like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, TR. I'm putting Kim at 19.
Who?
Lil Kim.
That's fine.
I'm gonna put her at 19.
That's fine. I'll take that over.
So Lil Kim at 19. We got Meek Mill at 18.
Mm-hmm.
We got 17 Nicki.
Mm-hmm.
16 Q-Tip. I'm gonna ride with Q-Tip.
Oh shit.
But even Q-Tip, honestly, is a hard
one. Who would
you
you put in his place?
It's a hard one to sell.
Nah, because he was best. I mean, nigga, he was with a group, so it's like
Q-Tip is hard to sell. I'm gonna be honest, but who will we replace him?
Exactly? Excuse me. I don't know. He's just gonna be there for.
I'm not putting Joyner there. That's too high for Joyner.
No, way too high.
And I can honestly move everybody up.
You move everybody up
20. I could do that, but I feel like Joyner to be on this list is too early. It's too early for him to be on this list.
I get that.
It's too early. I feel like he needs a little bit more in his catalog before he to put it on his list.
Because I was gonna put Dave East, but Dave East didn't put him in that. Nah, he's. But
I don't know. I don't know who else I would put. I know who I would like to put, even though I know people don't know who this person is, but he's like a famous ghostwriter. Is Fred the Godson. I would like to put him on there.
But he's Midwest. He's from Detroit.
Okay, I thought he was East. My bad. Detroit. But famous ghostwriter, so he deserved to be on the top 20 list.
You can put Big Pun if you want to, but then Big Pun didn't put enough out for me. Yeah. I just doing it because you wanted him.
Nah, but like I said, I did a lot of my lists historically, and I don't want to do that no more.
No, we don't want.
I changed that up. I guess I'll leave him, but I mean, I definitely will put an asterisk next to him. It's open discussion, open. We can definitely take Q-Tip out. And
we can revisit this next episode too.
He's not solid on there. I'll put it that way at all. 15, we got Benny Siegel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking of Benny Siegel in that camp. What about Bleak or Freeway? No.
Nah, Philadelphia not top 20 East. Nah.
Okay. I was just thinking about that.
No, you talking about state property and all that. Yeah.
Jada Kiss at 14, which I think is low for Jada, but whatever. What about Styles P?
Not top 20.
He didn't really put out a lot. I mean, he got that nigga can spit. I will say that.
No, but we're talking about spit. We're talking about rappers, and to me, nah, because he's best with the locks. And no, I would say he was best with the locks. Well,
yeah, he was. No, you're right. He is. He was best with the locks. You're right.
Yeah, I just think. This list is
because Jada did his own thing without the locks, and his shit without the locks was cool.
And the thing is, we're not saying because you're not on the list, you're not good. It's just
we're not saying that.
It's just the upper echelons of rap.
Yeah. Where did I leave off? Jada at 14, 50 Cent at 13, Ghostface Killer at 12, Fabulous at 11, DMX at 10, Wale at 9, 8 is Nas, 7 Method Man. 6 Redman, number 5 Rakim, number 4 Busta Rhymes, number 3 Tupac. I know a lot of niggas gonna be mad about that, but do your research. Number 2 Biggie, and number 1 Jigga Jay-Z.
And people were mad about that Wale too, though.
People gonna be mad about that Wale, but do your research on Wale. Wale got hits.
He got hits.
Let me tell you something. I listened to Wale all the way over here. Okay?
Oh, really?
Wale radio in the Tesla in the TZ, it bangs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's complicated.
I love the Gifted is one of my favorite albums. The Gifted, that shit, man.
Wale bangs. Okay?
He don't get enough.
And honestly, I just forgot. I literally.
No, I know. Because you think East Coast, you think New York. People think New York, and East Coast, more than that.
So that's the list.
Speaking of music, with the verses coming up.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg versus DMX.
Easy calls. Snoop gonna kill
DMX can't hold a candle to him.
Honestly, I think Snoop was right when he said the only person that
Jay-Z?
he won a battle with was Jay-Z. He even said Busta, but I was like,
nah.
Jay-Z and Snoop, they have the catalog. They've been doing it for so long.
Right.
So they can battle each other.
They have the catalog.
Speaking of verses, before we get up out of here, how did you feel about T.I. calling 50 out? You think that'd be a good battle?
I think T.I. has more.
I think it'd be a good battle.
I think it'd be
50,
good.
I think 50 don't. I think T.I. is underestimating 50 because I trust me. I did 50 Cent radio. 50 Cent got some cuts.
He does,
Don't get it
but you
twisted.
gotta think T.I. been doing this since 2001.
Nigga, 50 been doing it for a minute too.
No. 50. The thing with 50 is he came out with a great album and it just dwindled down.
Yeah, but you got to think it has dwindled down. I will agree with that. However, it on all those albums, he at least has like 1 or 2 singles that are cool.
Of course, but we
You know
talking
what I'm
about consistency. T.I. has consistently,
T.I. consistently since the beginning.
And somebody's made a good point too. T.I. has a lot of good features.
Yes.
He could play.
Yes.
50 Cent doesn't because early in the career it was just G Unit. That's
Yes.
it. And that's when he messed up. But then he tried to do features after that.
Yeah.
And you ain't really heard a good 50 Cent feature except the Missy Elliott shit.
Yeah.
Can You Work It remix?
Well, he did that song with like Jeremiah that everybody like, but
Oh yeah, that was cool. I like that one. But T.I. has what? I mean, if you put the features and all that stuff, he might wash him.
T.I. might wash him. I don't know. But shout out to Swiss and Tim for doing verses because honestly, that gave us something to kind of pay attention to during all this quarantine. Because I know some of them was actually cool, some of them was weird. But I mean, for the most part, they actually do some good matchups and it gives us something to pay attention to. I mean, we ain't got shit else to do, so might as well.
Yeah.
But that's the list. I'm definitely gonna post it a little bit later on. Niggas gonna be mad. So what? I don't care. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told you in episode 1. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. So, anything else you want to end on, man? It's been a great episode. I feel
A long ass episode too.
Episode. Long.
Yeah.
I know. But we had to get the people what they wanted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And we ain't been around for a while,
ain't
so
been
this is
around
just
for
an
a while.
accumulation of what we didn't do for the last few
Feels
weeks.
good to be back in the studio, though, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, anything you want to leave them on?
Nah, man.
Before I take it back to Del Taco, run it back.
There you go. Nah, man. Just appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay safe. Just
Oh, I know what I want to lead them on. I'm gonna lead them on the motto.
I think I'm doing some prayer.
Nah, Malcom LEX gonna leave y'all with the motto.
He fix his glasses. Go ahead.
Nobody cares. Keep working hard. We out.
We out.